Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. 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 Every day I'm.
Hey, Daddy, this a dollar beat.
BoxingVoice.com.
No matter what nobody say, man, spirit can't nobody fuck with me, man. You know I can't be fucked with, you know.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
Whether you pay to see me win or you pay to see me lose, you're gonna pay. Fuck it, the kids still gotta eat.
Canelo, are you ready? I was born ready.
Considered by many to be, pound for pound, the best fighter in the world today. 4-division, 5-time world champion.
Oh, look at this guy.
He is now boxing's first ever undisputed super middleweight champion of the world.
Damas y caballeros de Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico.
¡Viva México, cabrones!
You know my level. And you will see. Because I'm gonna fuck out everybody.
You know, I mean, I would love to fight Canelo. I would love to show the world that I'm the best.
I want to get Canelo out here to Houston.
Oh, Canelo, where your cojones at? Let's get it.
Payday, payday. You want payday. I know that. Man, you fight with nobody.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Listos, pay los chingazos.
He smacked the shit out of Canelo in
Get
person.
the fuck out of here, man. Please. I wanna knock out this guy. Mira, en este momento puedo hacer lo que yo quiera, ¿no?
Saul Canelo Alvarez.
SDS Promotions.
That's funny? You think that's funny?
He is the fighting pride of Omaha, Nebraska.
He's good at what he do.
Defending
Hey, Daddy.
undefeated WBO lightweight champion of the world.
Hey, Daddy.
Terence Crawford.
BoxingVoice.com.
Taking, any credit away from Errol, he's a great fighter. He's good at what he do. But
BoxingVoice.com.
when you compare him to Terence Crawford, there's no comparison.
This a dollar beat.
I'm just a better fighter.
BoxingVoice.com.
Sit back and watch this. I promise you something. I promise you something. All that shit you talking don't mean nothing.
Don't mean nothing.
I can bump my guns at you and you can bump your guns at me, but at the end of the day, them two brothers got to get in the ring.
Hey, Daddy, this a dollar beat.
We've been here before. You try to get there. Alright? I can tell you how it is to be undisputed. You can't tell me shit.
This a dollar. Hey, Daddy.
Y'all support y'all fighter. Let's come together, make this event a success.
BoxingVoice.com.
Everything about Terence Crawford is better than Errol Spence Jr.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
Boxing fans, are you ready?
Hey, Daddy.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a second episode of the Boxing Voice Radio, twice a day, every day. You already know. Today we're back to talk about Turki Alalshikh and the fact that he's working on delivering Canelo Crawford for December or January. And, it's great news. Obviously, we could be sitting here pouting wondering why he's not giving us Benavidez, but that's an episode for another day. There are quite a few of us that would not mind Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez, and if good old Turki Alalshikh can do it, we will be excited. We're also going to discuss the fact that he doesn't like the current pound-for-pound list because his pound-for-pound number one, Terence Crawford, isn't at the top of that list, obviously. And he said he's going to invest into getting that fixed. And I get what he's saying, you know what I mean? Like, Crawford never did a semi-full tuck spin like Inoue. So, you know, one guy got to be perceived better than the other, especially if he's never been dropped. Today you had people trying to write it off as adversity and say Inoue suffered adversity and came back to win. But, you know, that's cool, and that's certainly a characteristic you want your champion to have. But, you know, isn't it better to never have to go through adversity, you know, because you're that great? And that's what we're talking about, Terence Crawford, you know, and the fact that Turki Alalshikh has some potentially big fights. Now, it could be more than Canelo, right? Because as you can see on the thumbnail, he does say, I'll discuss the names with him. So there's more than just a name on the table, and that's good. You know, a little backup plan just in case. But Turki Alalshikh is the chairman of Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority, and he's been putting on some pretty big shows and controls the biggest purses in boxing. And he believes the sport is broken. But the beauty and the good thing for us boxing fans is that he plans on trying to fix it, quote unquote, fix it. And I think he's doing a great job. Before he got into boxing, you know, we never seen this many promoters work with each other. We never seen this many cross-platform fighters, right, on the same cards. But, and I quote, "We carefully planned our activities for the last 6 months. We are spending the money to commercialize our season and at the same time to test the market and know all the secrets about the market. And now we have a lot of information and we have our own studies, and we think from what we tested in the last 6 months, there is a big opportunity in boxing, but you must improve the market. You must fix all the problems." What problems is he talking about? Not necessarily sure. Certainly, pound for pound list is one of those problems, I would assume, because he was vocal about it. But I don't know how that fixes the sport. That's just, you know, for argument, really. But I quote, "Boxing is broken. I think we don't need to get everything back together," Alalshikh said. "Indeed, boxing sat atop the global sports landscape for much of the 20th century, but with the best matchups being regulated to pay-per-view, the sport's lack of centralized governing bodies, and the minimization of pugilism at the Olympics, the sport has waned in popularity since. We need to improve it with something else. We have a strategic vision where we have identified untapped opportunities and are committed to market improvement." I love everything I'm reading. You know, as a boxing fan, you can't get mad with a filthy rich man wanting to dump money into the sport you love. Like, I'm ecstatic, you know. Is everything he given us what I wanted? No. Is everything he's given me better than others? No, that's the wrong phrase, because there's definitely some decent fights out there. But, like, at the end of the day, he's doing the best he can, and it's a lot better than most. You know, he's getting things done. They may not be the exact fights that you quote-unquote asked for, but he's making great matchups. Like, we never asked for Wilder Parker as of late. We got it. Same thing with Zhang and Wilder. I wanted that, but I was in the minority. He made that. Crawford Canelo, there were people screaming for that. He's trying to make that. He's acknowledging just about anybody he can, man. And you can't get mad at a guy like that. Again, he's investing all his chips into the sport that we love. So all I could do is commend him and wish him the best, really. Hope that there's no roadblocks. Hope that he continues to do what he's doing because it's great for our sport. Jamal with the first $5 super chat of the day, first super chat of this show. He says, did you peep Shakur basically give the inclination he's basically going to re-sign the Top Rank on Twitter last night and started talking duck language? I did not see it. He blocked me. Screenshot, DM me, you feel me? But looks like Alex, nope. Whoa, is that who he's going to fight? Wow. This is very quite interesting. Lamont Roach's opponent seems to be a bit of a joke. Like, the fuck is going on with this opponent? You know what I'm saying? It's pretty weird. Man, that sucks. I never heard of this guy. His name is Faragal McCory? Damn, another McCory. Fucking hell. Let me show you. This is him. I mean, they made him so small. He honestly looks smoked out. And I'm quiet because I just zoomed in so you could get the better look. I guess zooming in, he don't look too smoked out. But yeah, that's Lamont Roach's opponent. Shit. Thought they was going to do a little bit better than that. But hey, hopefully he's a draw because if that's who he fighting, like he's selling all them tickets on his own. Yeah, so I talked a little bit about that. But it's not that he's going to get rid of the BoxRec rankings. It's more about him not being in agreements with it. So what he could do is end up, getting his own committee together. Getting his own committee together to put together a pound-for-pound list. Hopefully he brings me on board, as I won't make it as subjective as these other guys. But from this tweet, you can see Turki Alalshikh, His Excellency says, Inoue is a great boxer, but Crawford is the pound-for-pound number one. I don't know how the rankings work or if there's a clear criteria, but it seems like there are some personal opinions and inaccuracies involved. I believe that boxing needs one entity to evaluate with transparency and credibility. Soon, I will support a project for that matter. Like I said, just make me the authority. You feel me? Because I'm going to treat them equal. You see these other dudes complicate things, and it ain't like that for me. If you undispute, you pound for pound. I don't even know that I would have had some of these unified champs pound for pound. The Inoues, the Better Beeves and Earl. I don't know. That's a little strange to me. You could do something in one division and be pound for pound. We got to maybe come up with another phrase for being dominant. Can't automatically throw people pound for pound for doing something in one division. Now, I get it. There's guys that stay in their division all their career. So, though they have to be considered, but I guess Better Beef and Earl fit that bill as well, right? Their career has been in one division thus far. Earl, there's rumors that he's moving up, but nothing official as of yet. And, he's in his 30s. And Yeah, he's in his 30s, so he hasn't moved up. Better Beef hasn't moved up. So I guess I can see a world where people are looking at what they're doing in that one division and assuming if they were in other divisions that they would be dominant and things like that. But I feel like that's where we start making it subjective, right? It's just like he ain't undisputed, he ain't pound for pound. Oh, he ain't move up and be a champion in multiple divisions. He ain't pound for pound. You know what I mean? They overcomplicate these things. But we got Rem in the 310. I think that's Cali, right? $2. He said Crawfish buying his way to the top. Nah, man. I mean, it's got to feel amazing for Crawford, bro, to be in that position, to have one of the most powerful men in the sport backing you, not only backing you, but financially backing you. That's wild, bro. That's got to be an amazing feeling for him. But phone lines are open if you want to call in. Number to call, 563-999-3427. Discord is available, and so is Twitter Spaces. Remember, you do got to raise your hand or request if you're on Twitter. Blog Talk, we do need you to at least press that one button one time. Remember, no callers, no show. Ain't no me without you. And if there's no you, I'm up out of here. Early evening show, you know what I'm saying? We got Jay Billy on the check-in Discord.
Yo.
Yep.
You got me? Yes, sir. Shout out Ness putting in that work. Hey, man, this is, I don't know. Turki Alalshikh, he's kind of seeing things my way. Like I've been saying, this boxing game is messed up. And I just want to read what he said. I don't know if you read what he said. Did you read what he said about Inoue?
Yeah, about the rankings, I literally just read it.
Oh, my bad. I kind of tapped in late. But yeah, man, so walk with me here. What if Turki Alalshikh was to make his own sanctioning body?
Well,
because I think that's really one of the only ways.
I would take it a step further.
Okay.
He needs to make a universal commission. So the easiest way to do it is get a couple of employees from every state commission or just the head. Whoever the commissioner of Vegas is, and LA, and Cali, and Arizona, and that's your now United States of America Universal Commission versus individual commissions, and abolish all those individual rules where, yes, in New Jersey we use instant replay, but not over here. No, one set of rules, 51 states.
Yep. See, so I was thinking big. You was just thinking bigger. You feel me? I think that's basically what he's saying. Like, we just need to put some structure in this shit. And he's saying, I'm gonna do everything in my will to do that.
And again,
man.
it's easy.
This guy's a true.
All you gotta do
It's
is get
easy to
those
say that. Is that what you got to
commissioners.
say?
No,
My bad. You cut out.
I'm saying it's easy. You get those commissioners and you sit them down. You could do Zooms. You could do, the first one could be in person where all the commissioners come together. You have a nice lunch. We sit down. We powwow. What's wrong? How can we fix it? Now, every individual state commissioner has the information. It's his duty to go back to California and pass that down to his referees, pass that down to his officials, because he's the commissioner. He's not your ref. He's not your judges.
So what could be a roadblock for that? What can block him from being able to do that? Can other sanctioning bodies get in the way, or is there actually a clear route for him to be able to do that?
Sanctioning bodies are not, they got nothing to do with the commission. Commission is state to state. And I guess the only thing I could see being an issue is maybe the ABC, who's like, I guess they the bigger ones, but what the fuck do they do? You feel me? Outside of making sure Bumgarner didn't fight again, I don't really know what the ABC does.
Yeah, man, this guy is truly just a boxing fan, like you said. Does he give us every fight we want? No, but he's putting on better shows than what the promoters right now have been giving us. He already made this Bud card in August, and this people are
Fantastic.
saying this is the best card of all time. Like this is the best card they've ever seen in their lifetime of boxing.
Yep.
So shout out to Turkey Alalshikh, and we want to see the Canelo fight. It's crazy that I'm going to be able to say I got to see my top 2 favorite fighters fight against each other. You know what I'm saying? How many people in other generations are going to be able to say that? And we just got a real stepper right now. Shout out Bougie, heavy motion Turk. You know what I'm saying? Like this man's got the motion and he moving. You know what I'm saying? I guess Saudi gave him the keys and he's taking it. You feel me? He's not dropping the ball right now. He's making the biggest fights. And like I said, we want to see that Canelo and Crawford, no matter if it's 2 weight classes above. But Ness, I'm feeling like it might be a 164 catchweight. I feel like Turki Alalshikh is going to try to get Canelo as close to 160 as he can on some real shit. If he asks David, can you make it to 160? What you think he asks to Canelo?
I mean, yeah, he's obviously trying to get everybody to fight Crawford. That's his favorite fighter. And if he asks David to get to suck down, maybe he asks Canelo. I mean, David and Canelo are obviously not on the same level. In nothing, right? Especially not in business. So you could probably ask that of Benavidez, but not of Canelo.
I feel you. And bro that super chatted and said Crawford's buying his way to the top. Hey man, y'all been saying y'all want him to get out here and talk and promote. He's been networking. You know what I'm saying?
This called making his own lane too. This is his own lane. This is his own lane. He ain't bothering
not what
nobody.
We wanted? Bro from Twitter, I don't know his name, but he said he was telling on Earl's coattails. Like, come on, fam. He's making his own lane right now. He's networking. He's going higher than just promoting. He's promoting himself to other people. So now he got outside friends that he's been talking about for the past 4 years that we just didn't know about. He's saying, I got investors that'll put up the money for this fight to say that you'll sign with me and we got it.
But it's not your time.
But yeah, man, he's networking and he's not buying his way to the top, man. He's just doing what you're supposed to do in life. And he's just making his own lane, and look where it's got him. You feel me? He's about to get the biggest fight in boxing. So, all credit to Turki Alalshikh, man. He's just stepping right now.
That's the bell player.
Man, keep on putting in that work. I'm going to step back here if somebody say something.
All right. Louisiana, Tons, what up?
Yo, what up?
What's good?
Not too much, man. Whatever Turki Alalshikh does as far as putting a commission together, as long as he got Teddy Atlas on it, I'm good. Because Teddy Atlas don't like this shit either, And
I mean, Teddy's cool, but he be wilding too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like none of us always get it right.
Yeah, I mean, hey, the realest quote in boxing history ever is Paulie Malignaggi. Boxing is full of shit. It is, but I love it. It's hypocritical, and we're hypocritical. That's why we love boxing and we hate it, and we say stupid shit, and we back who we back, and we hate who we hate, and sometimes it's overboard, but hey, anytime somebody says anything is subjective, that's just a nice way of saying it's full of shit, and that's the way it is. I mean, everybody like, oh, what's so-and-so doing to grow the sport, such and such doing to grow the sport. Man, boxing is over 100 years old. This motherfucker ain't grown yet. I don't know when it's going to grow. It's just stagnant. It's stagnant and it's filled with snakes. So I salute what Turkey is doing. I'm with it.
All right, champ. You good?
Peace.
That's it? All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Didn't want to end your call before it was time. Cali, Indiana, what up?
Nez, what up? How you doing?
Chilling.
Bad. I ain't fucking with that Canelo Bud shit, but you know that. What's some of the other names that you think could be on you could be talking to? Because that wasn't mentioned in none of the reports or something. So what you think some of the other names he could
Fuck, man. Hopefully Jaime, bro. Turkey,
That'll be
hopefully Jaime. Jaime, that's perfect. Jaime Crawford is
That's a good fight.
That's perfect, and that's how you get Canelo. You make Crawford beat a Mexican. You know what I'm saying? I love it. So hopefully he offers it to Jaime. Hopefully he offers it to Belanga. I want that. Why not? New York City, Crawford Belanga, 68. He took out one of the pieces. Instead of Belanga getting the fight in September, he got to fight Crawford for the fucking Canelo fight. Give it to me.
What about a Caleb? What about a Caleb Plant, common opponent?
I do
Real
like that.
true-
I
true
do like that.
168.
I do like that. I do like Caleb. Honestly, all them dudes, bro. All them dudes. I mean, you really want me to get crazy? And Billy. Pay that man and Billy. Let's see if Crawford can handle that motherfucker.
I like that. Yeah, that'd be good.
Shit, somebody tagged me on a Crawford highlight on Cavalasquez. Cavalasquez had punched Crawford in the face. Boy, he had him backing up. Imagine M. Billy. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying,
not
bro.
Cavalasquez.
That's what I'm saying.
I meant the other dude that he knocked out, Avanesian. He hit him with like a straight left, I think.
Cavalasquez lightweight knocked him down a little bit.
Oh no, that was a real knockdown. That was a real knockdown in my eyes.
Cool. I bet. Yeah. So long as you're clear on that. Okay, cool. And then I'm not hating on my brother. Like, he one of my favorite fighters. I want to see him win. I just don't like that just jump. I don't like that. Like, I just saw what Jamel. Like, you gotta make me believe more. Like, you gotta go up there and beat another 168 first. Like, even if you don't believe, because I heard guys saying that Canelo don't look like he got that kill or like he can close guys out anymore. But he still looked extremely good against Jaime this past weekend, bro. And Bud is incredible, but I'm not going to think that you're going to walk up there 2 weight classes and then beat that guy. Like, I just don't think. Like, now, if you beat a Caleb or you beat a Jaime or Belanga or Mobility, then well, look, he went up there and beat a 168. Now there's some credence to it. Now it's like, all right, cool, but now you just the one guy that's going to jump and be like the other pound for pound. I don't believe it, but I like them other fights, bro. But that's my call, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I think
you may feel like it's your
that
time,
was a great point you brought up.
but it's not your time.
Or at least a talking point, right? Like, who else is Turki Alalshikh? Because he says it in the title. That's why I went back to thumbnail. He says it. I'll discuss the names. So, Canelo is his own man. He probably going to be like, nah, Alalshikh, right now, I ain't interested in that. I ain't going to get no credit for Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So, Alalshikh got to have that backup. And truth be told, the only way Berlanga's not going to fight, only way Berlanga's going to take a fight like that is if the money is just as good as a Canelo fight. Now, how much is that? It ain't that much, bro. Like, if David, who's David, they offered him 5, shit, how much does Belanga think he getting? And look, Billy Joe got 6 as a belt holder. Caleb got 10 as the last piece of the puzzle to undisputed. Like, Belanga can't even believe that he's going to get 5. Maybe they thinking, don't give me nothing and give me a split. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he take like a 25% or some shit, something low, but because he believes Puerto Rico, Mexico will do the pay-per-view numbers and he'll get whatever he get back-end-wise. But I don't see this crazy upfront guaranteed purse for Belanga versus Canelo. Canelo's going to get his 40 to 50 million, yeah. But ain't nobody giving Berlanga 10 million or 5 million. I'm telling y'all right now, that's not even going to be the case. It's just not. Again, man, you could go down the line. Derevyanchenko was off for 5.5, and the fucker turned around and took 5.5 to fight Gennady instead of Canelo, and that was a mandatory for a belt. I mean, 5 seems to be the standard for people with some sort of accolades. You feel me? I'm pretty sure Yeardom ain't get no fucking 5. And I don't think Callum got 5, man. Somebody find that. I ain't Googling it, but let's see what Callum got. H-Town, $2. Inoue pound for pound number nude inactivity is what sets him back. I don't know what you mean there, bro. Was that a typo? I ain't even going to reread it because what I said is what you wrote, so we need help. Mr. Calderon, $5. Coming off an L or long inactivity should be a case for not being pound for pound, or at least drop. That's a common rule in regular rankings, like 12 months out the ring, you drop from the rankings. Very simple. Again, people try to overcomplicate things. There's no written rule. Bro, we've heard enough shit to put together a criteria. We know. And right now, technically speaking, Tank is out the ring 14 months. He should be dropped. But, you know, there's not pundits in this sport. There's ball lickers. We got, damn, my bad. I just said in the earlier show, we're not doing that. We're not associating fandom with homophobic slurs. So there's not pugilists in this sport. There's favoritism in this sport. Public enemy number 1, $5. Why doesn't the Turk want to make Canelo and Benavidez fight? Maybe he knows something we don't know. Or maybe he don't like that number Canelo started with, and he's just trying to do him out of sight, out of mind type shit. Like, oh, you think you like that? Well, we ain't interested. Like he did Tank, remember? He said, I ain't got no Ferraris for Tank. I got 2 boxing gloves, though. So, you know, we can't act like Turki Alalshikh is some punk. We seen his responses. He ain't out here just giving up checks. One lump sum, $2. Turk has the money the promoters don't have. You know it. Troll Beta, $20 Sweden. Crawford versus Belanga. Does the Turk like a movie? You know he do. You know he do. Bro, that is a movie, Turk. Get it done. Yo, Brandon, I need the long version, man. It got to end in toma. Come on, you killing it, bro. Tony Sunshine, canta en el coro. What's going on, bruv? H-Town, what up?
What up, man? Can you hear me?
You know it.
H-Town, baby. Nah, man, I said Bud. Fucking corrected it to nude. What the fuck? But Bud's been inactive, man. He can't be number 1. He'd be number 2 right now. He needs to get back in the ring. I know he's had problems getting in the ring with the contracts and legal disputes and all this.
Technically,
but
technically, at the time of this call,
Inoue has been working, my dog.
Technically, at the time of this call, Crawford has not been out of the ring 12 months, which doesn't make him inactive, which still makes him eligible to be pound for pound number 1. Now, when he steps into the ring August 3rd, he would be 4 days over the 12-month limit. So are you a stickler?
I'm a stickler, cuz.
Oh, you hating on Crawford, bro.
Nah, Bud's my dude. But I got to keep it a buck.
My dude, he fought August.
I got to keep it a buck.
He fought July 29th. His next fight is August 3rd. Like, come on.
By that time, it might be fighting Ray Vargas or for Foster's vacant belt.
Bro, Inoue fought some dude. We knew he was going to be in Neary. Then he gets his top spun. Meanwhile, Crawford moving up, fighting a fucking dude with 800 amateur fights.
Hey, my dude got his top spun 2 times. Cause come on, dog, Bud's my guy, bro. But we got to be fair.
No.
This is the first time we've seen Inoue even go down, and he came back and responded. It didn't even take a round for him to recover.
My brother, I'm the first one to keep it equal, and Crawford has never done a semi backflip tuck. Never. He just never done that. Never. Your man's. I mean, I don't even know what's that called. I got to contact some gymnast friends. Like, he was doing, I think those were called screws, right? No, it's called the screw. It's called the screw. He did like roundhouse screw, right?
Yes. If Inoue was at 160, you be talking about he's God.
Crawford,
Like, come on, man. You don't like him because he's the lower weights, man.
Crawford never did a belly flop. Last time I woke up
Man,
at 5:30 and I
you're
seen
tripping now. You're mad
Inoue.
disrespectful right
I
now.
seen
You're
Inoue on his
disrespecting, man.
stomach. He was on his stomach like a seal.
Yes. But by December, the man could be going for undisputed again in his third fucking weight. You know, come on, man. We got to keep it real, man. He's number one right now. Won't be for long, but for right now,
you talking about going up to be potentially undisputed. We talking about my man already 2-time undisputed, moving up.
Oh, is Inoue? Inoue is already 2-time undisputed.
I know, but Crawford's already 2-time undisputed, and he's moving up to fight for another belt.
How many times has Crawford fought this year?
This is his fourth. This is his what? Fourth division? What we got? 35, 40, 47, 54.
Yeah, this is Inoue's fourth division, so Inoue's going to his fifth as well.
Yeah, and who's got the tougher competition?
Come on, man. They got the names. Names don't mean tougher competition, man.
Hey.
Come on, don't be a casual just because people don't know the names.
Ain't no casual. The dude he unified with, you could go back and hear my audio. The minute I moved to Vegas, I was saying that Carmel Moulton would be a champion because I watched him beat the shit out of a unified champion. Soon as the Inoue fight happened, I said, yo, this dude's getting stopped. I seen Carmel. I finally told y'all who the unified champion was. So a 17-year-old was doing that to Tapales. I'm just trying to tell you.
That 17-year-old could be special though. So you taking away from him?
I'm saying that maybe Tapales ain't like that.
Yeah, but maybe Carmel's the next big thing that we ain't seen in a lifetime.
Maybe, but Cuba's made us think twice about that, no?
I mean, yeah, but you know, everybody has a little stumble, man. Nobody's
no,
perfect.
Ain't no stumble. That's a great fight, a good learning test, but I'm sure the matchmaker's going to pump the brakes just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, man. I can't stand for, even though Buzz my dude, I can't stand for the Inoue slander, dog. That man. How many people get their top spun, they get up and then knock the dude guy the next round and finish him?
But that's the thing, bro. Like, I get y'all. We gotta give dudes credit for going through adversity and coming out on the other side, but we also gotta give more credit
you were just praising Devin for getting up.
Absolutely.
About how much heart he has.
Absolutely.
And now you hold it against Inoue? Come on, man.
But we gotta give more credit when we comparing pound for pound fighters. When we comparing pound for pound fighters, we gotta give more credit to the guy that didn't get his top spun.
Okay, who's got to drop more times in their career?
Who's gotten dropped more time? Inoue. Inoue got the official knockdown. Crawford never been down.
Man.
He never been down. He never been down officially.
We seen it, bro. We watched it. I'm a Bud fan, dog.
That's the bell, though. That's the bell. But listen, shout out to Floyd Mayweather. He never been down officially. You know what I'm saying? You can hate on Bud all you want, but when you about to hate on Bud, remember that Floyd, same shit happened to Floyd. Now, Bud's was worse looking, you feel me? But Floyd got one of them knockdowns where they ain't a knockdown in the Judah fight. Like, let's stop the games. Let's stop the games. We got a lot of callers here. Let me get to some of these cash apps from this morning that we missed for some reason. It's only two of them. Damien, salute. He says, shit probably ain't due $400,000, and that's in reference to the Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia pay-per-view buys with 2 laughing out loud emojis. And then he came right back with another 5. He said, comparing Tim versus Fundora to Dev versus Ryan. Laugh out loud, clown emoji. I mean, I think that was a fair comparison. I'm pretty sure the only time someone, which I'm not defending me, that wasn't me, someone else, they say no sound on Discord, I'll restart it. Someone else, let me read that again. I lost my train of thought. Fucking hell. All right, I lost it. Fucking hell. That's what happens when you try to do so many things at once. I tried to restart this fucking Discord. Whatevers. We going to Zorro, which is Yoko.
Hey, Nuts.
Yo.
First of all, I got two things I got to pick a bone with you in. You got my shit, notice? You got my shit. I said it's Yoko. You got the cash?
No. Where'd you
I
send
cash
it?
it. Nuts GTO, but fuck it. I don't even need it right now. First, I gotta tell you, that was me the other day when I said, stop capping, bro. Canelo didn't get no clear smack. And I'm not even a Canelo fan. But CP did not smack the shit out of Canelo. We gotta start acting like he fully smacked the shit out of him, Ness.
I mean, it was like 3 fingers. It wasn't 5, but that's still a smack. No one's ever done that to an A-side, period.
Bro, if I smack the shit out of me is what he did to Jamal Charlo. That's a smack the shit out of him, bro. You keep saying that nigga smack the shit out of. He smacked the shit out of him.
For sure. But the Canelo shit was it was the smack that was heard around the world though, because again, nobody ever did that to an A-side.
Man, that shit was a tap, bro. That shit wasn't. He barely hit that.
They got 800,000 pay-per-views. I doubt it was that much of a tap.
Man, that shit was a tap. That shit cap. But I really came up here to tell you.
Jamel did what? 500. I ain't Puerto Rican. I ain't a Puerto Rican. I ain't a Puerto Rican, but I'm speaking so that you know.
You Dominican, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dominican or whatever. I don't know how that worked with my dad. I thought you was Puerto Rican, but
nope. Allegedly, check it out before you even say it. Allegedly, Dominicans and Puerto Ricans don't even like each other, so ain't no way I'm capping for Belanga.
Well, why you keep capping for Edgar then?
Ain't no way I'm capping for Belanga.
You capping, bro. You keep acting like that nigga want smoke. You know that. You know David Murray will beat the shit out of him.
Bruh.
David Murray will beat the shit out of Edgar Belanga. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Based off what exactly? Because he beat
based
who?
Off what?
Senad Becco?
Bro, and what the fuck? And what you gonna say Edgar Belanga did? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? What Belanga do?
No, but that's the point. But that's the point. Y'all get to overhype David Morrell for beating up Senad Becco and Alantez Fox, but I can't hype up Belanga.
So who you think will win that fight? I don't want to hear no. I think it's a good fight. Who will win?
I think the motherfucker that stood in the division will win that fight.
Oh my God!
Not the motherfuckers that he ran motherfuckers out the division and y'all mad. Y'all mad.
Oh my God!
Big homie of the division.
Hey,
big homie of the division.
Hey, y'all taking everybody money on that. David Morrell will beat the absolute. And he was capping, acting like he was tough and that shit. He was capping.
How do you cap about being tough, bruh?
He walked up there with them big ass glasses like he wanted smoke for real. He did not want no fucking smoke. Morrell would actually beat the fuck out of him. That's why when that interview came,
why he move up? Why he move up? Yoko. What's a bigger fight, Berlanga or Hot Rod? Exactly. I'm out. That was the bell. I'm out. Now you see y'all.
Wait.
You see y'all. He said, "Who's Hot Rod?" That's who David fighting August 3rd. So you moved out the division to fight a smaller name than Belanga, but somehow Belanga ducking you. Y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all can't do this. Y'all got to grow up. Can't be lying on motherfuckers. He in the division. He ain't go nowhere. Bring it. What? We right here. Belanga ain't going anywhere. He right here. What up, Bo Rogers?
You hear me there?
You know it. Y'all gonna turn this into a Belanga show. Y'all wildin'.
Let me say something about this Terence Crawford guy. I realized the dude he fighting right. This is what I don't like about Terence Crawford. Him and Turk really get ready to mess the sport up.
Yo,
these guys, he gonna make these guys get ready to get paid money they don't deserve. If the fans wouldn't pay for this fight, if ain't nobody asked for Terence Crawford to fight this dude, he got 11 fights, and his goddamn arms are 6 inch. He got a 6 inch reach over the dude. You know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford, this is a damn fight laid right in his lap. Y'all don't never.
Is this dude a champion? Is this dude a champion?
I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
I
why?
don't care.
Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, why?
He ain't no real champion.
Yes, man, he more of a champion than you.
This dude can't beat Tim. This dude can't beat Tim.
Tim Zoo just lost, man. You wasn't even picking Fundora to beat Zoo.
Tim Zoo get ready to beat that dude. Didn't nobody ask for this fight, is what I'm saying. We ain't asked for this
My
fight.
dude, it don't matter what you at. Ain't nobody asked for Jeff Horn. Ain't nobody asked for Jeff Horn when an undisputed champion want to move up. He challenged whatever champion he fucking want. And you gonna act like they ain't try to block him out the WBO. You gonna act like Fundora ass ain't sitting around here asking for extensions and got approved for a medical extension? Fuck wrong with you, man? Stop lying. Why y'all like to lie?
His nose was broke. You not asking.
Did he or did he not? Did he or did he not ask for an extension?
To fight these motherfuckers. Man, y'all gotta put pressure on these guys. You letting Belanga get away. He don't have to fight Morrell because he ain't fought Canelo yet. Fuck that. I'm tired of these guys skipping the line. These guys gotta fight somebody. Y'all ain't making Terence Crawford do shit.
You obviously ain't following the sport. You obviously ain't following the sport. Because how the fuck Belanga gonna fight Morrell when he signed up to fight somebody at 75? Make it make sense, B.
Man, y'all gonna get Turk, but y'all got Turk spending money on these fights that ain't nobody asked for.
Man, we want it. All of us real boxing fans. All of us real boxing fans want to see a champion move up and challenge another champion. I don't know what you talking about.
Because I'm trying to tell y'all the truth. You ain't telling them the truth, man. You picking with your heart.
You lying. You ain't telling the truth.
You ain't putting no pressure on these guys, man. You not putting pressure on them, man. You want to see Crawford. You know, I tell you what, then. Bet me $100 on the Crawford that dude fight. Bet me $100. I want Crawford. You won't do it because you know he can't beat Crawford. And I know he can't.
Why would I bet you? I'm picking Crawford.
Bet me $100.
I'm picking Crawford. The fuck?
I know you in. Wait. Don't nobody know that dude.
Hey, my man. Did you pick Neary? Did you pick Neary over the two-time undisputed fucking pound for pound number 2 Inoue? No, you didn't. That's how it go. You don't fucking pick the underdog over the pound for pound king.
I'm gonna ask you
sound funny.
I tell you this much though. But I tell you this: if goddamn Inoue move his ass up to 135 and fight Tank, I'm gonna pick Tank. I seen what that dude did to him today. Let me know enough.
My dude, won't you add up? Won't you add how many divisions that is? Won't you add how many divisions that is?
I don't give a.
I know you don't, cause you just want to see somebody lose. You a hater. You can't stand to see somebody win.
I want to see these motherfuckers fight the best, and they ain't fighting the best, and you give them credit like they is.
Man.
Don't ever compare him to Floyd Mayweather ever again. He ain't fought number 1 great champion, and you know it.
Ain't nobody compare him to Floyd. Ain't nobody compare him to Floyd. Ain't nobody compare him to Floyd. But shout out Bo Rogers, because I like the way you ended it with the Let Me Cook. That's like caller number 4 now that done stole the Let Me Cook from Jerry, which means he might have a shot. He might have a shot when that award come around. His tagline echoing down the halls of TBV. That's what it sound like it to me. Fats, what up?
Hey, yo. Bo Rogers funny as shit, yo. I fuck with him. He funny as shit. He just wanted to get his Tank shit off. I knew it was coming. I was waiting for him. I was like, I know he gonna mention Tank in his call before he hang up.
He hate on everybody.
Why they? I know. Why they always do that to Inoue? Like when he beat this shit out of Stephen Fulton, oh my God, they was like, fight Tank. It's like, God damn, why y'all be doing that? Like, just let the people have that moment, have that shine. Like, it ain't that deep. But, man, as much as I don't like the Mortal Kombat matchups, you get what I'm saying? Dudes moving up 3 weight classes to fight or whatever. I might gotta just get down with the Sheik, yo. You know, he making niggas get down to lay down type shit. Like I don't even want to see this Canelo Crawford fight. You get what I mean? But I always said if my boy was the same size and same weight classes and we got the skills to definitely fuck his ass up. So, I mean, I stand by that. So, shit, you know, if they end up fighting, I wouldn't be against it. Shit, I fuck around by it. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? But I might have to just get down with the Sheik, yo, because he making shit happen. I mean, he got to start. I'm glad he started kind of putting cards on in the U.S. because, bro, I ain't gonna be trying to be watching no fight 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You know what I mean? Beginning of the evening on a Saturday and shit, trying to catch the fight. Like I'm gonna be too busy and shit, ripping and running and shit like that. So he gotta get it together. As long as the time zone right, motherfuckers gonna watch it because he making the fights and the matchups that we want to see. You get what I'm saying? It's sad to see my boy Beterbiev pull a Tyson Fury move. It seemed like, he pulled a Tyson Fury move. All of a sudden he can't fight Bivol. At first I had got him walking Bivol down. I don't know, man. Kind of got me scratching my head. Like I don't know what the fuck is this. Maybe
he always
Cinderella
get injured. Check his resume. He always got an injury, man. Motherfucker stay getting injured.
Yeah,
he old. And he like 39 right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want the biggest fight of your career. You know, Cinderella loses slipping and you turn to a 40-year-old for real in that motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? Same thing with my boy Barroso, man. Hey, the Sheik need to get down with Barroso and get him a fight, man. Get Barroso in there, man, for Cinderella losing slipping, yo.
Him and Ryan.
I'm telling you, he gonna put asses in the seats, yo. I'm telling you, old man Barroso, he a good bout for anybody.
You think he could land that punch on Devin?
Yup. Think he could set Devin up with it. I mean, if Ryan can get him, shit, but if Barroso can get him.
Yeah, but Ryan was fast though. Ryan has always been fast. Even if we ain't talking to drugs, he at least fast. So like Barroso's older and only known for pop.
But it's a fight, Dave. You gonna get hit. It's a fight, and we know when my boy get hit, his eyes will open up, and he like a dead headlights. You get what I'm saying? He like Bambi on ice. You get what I'm saying? Like a deer on ice. You know what I mean? My man get real slippery, real sloppy out there. But I appreciate the call.
All right. We got Julio Guzman. Do a poll. Crawford versus Canelo. I'm curious. Well, we're still not at our poll goal from the first poll. But I'll do it. But then people won't know to hit the thumbs up to unlock the chat. But I'll do it for you, Julio Guzman. I'll do it for you. In the meantime, while I do that poll, I'll take a call. Looks like we got Toledo Treese. What it do?
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
What up?
What up, though? Hey, man. See, this the shit that I'm talking about, man. I just heard you talking about Lamont Roadshow, silly ass. See, man, you see, I see you put the opponent up. I don't like that. But my guy, Albert Bill, can't get the shot. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But, hey, what can we do?
I mean, it's probably a voluntary. Like, you just won your belt on the road. You coming home. That's how I've always been an advocate for that. Like, you win that belt, you should be coming home and showing that shit off.
Yeah, I'm with it. I feel it. It's just shit, man. We got, hey, man. Hopefully next fight, we get our shot, man. Oscar Valdez, what the fuck are you doing too, man? You got Albert Bill problems too, buddy. I don't know what you got going on, but
I mean, he just fought though. He literally just fought.
With it, we gonna let him breathe. That was a good performance, but like I say, man, it's somebody got to come see us. This shit getting out of hand. But with Turki Alalshikh, shout out to him, man. If you
need to tell your mans to start DMing Alalshikh. See, could he get put on?
No, real shit. We need to get. I was just about to say we need to start.
Tell him DM and say he want next ball forward winner because they both need to move up. Both the motherfuckers ain't making weight after this fight.
You think? Hey, well, yeah, Raymond Ford been talking about.
Raymond Ford been wanting to move up.
that's why I'm scared about him in that fight because I don't like that was the first thing he said, you feel me, was that he wanted to move up. So that shit like what got me wary about him. But yeah, with Turki Alalshikh though, with his plans on making the league though, you heard me. I've been screaming for this, the Universal Boxing League. I've been screaming for it. But some things that I think that's gonna hold that shit up, you know how motherfuckers hate, it's gonna be like people gonna say, what are we gonna do about pension plans and insurance for fighters and all this type of shit if we gonna be trying to make it a league? And you know how commission's it should be hating ass shit. But I have seen California trying to get some of their fighters a pension plan, you feel me, based on how many rounds you box. So I feel it. It's doable. And then I feel like they need open scoring with this. If you feel me, if we doing the league, we need open scoring, man. I don't know why the fuck boxing don't have that. I've been screaming for this. Like I say, boxing is one of the few sports in the world with no scoreboard. The shit is just nonsense to me. We need open scoring. I feel like it'd change some of the outcomes of the fight. Like we seen it in Mexico with the Osaki Foster fight.
That might be a good thing to introduce. The open scoring be a literal scoreboard.
No, word. That's my whole thing. Like why? Like I feel like that would be helpful. Like the shit helps. Like seeing what I'm looking at helps. Like that shit. Like that's the one gripe with boxing all the time is about scoring and all this being so subjective. You feel me? At least if we get to see what people score, like that's one of the like with Osaki Foster, his best performance was with the open scoring. You feel me? He got the knockout. He seen that he was down, and my man responded. Like that shit helps. That changes the attitude of the fighters too. So I don't know, man. Oh, and your man Berlanga, he need to get in there with Boo Boo Andre.
Y'all gotta stop turning this into a Belanga show, man. Y'all,
man, I'm just saying.
And then, y'all the one making him relevant. Y'all talk all that talk, but then y'all can't stop saying his name.
I fuck with Berlanga, man. I've been hip to Berlanga. We seen him on ESPN. He was the Xander Zayas before Xander on ESPN. I fuck with him. But I'm saying I want to see Berlanga in there with Demetrius Andre.
Nah, man. Tell your man Conwell, come get this work, man.
Hey, man. What? Hey, why you trying to bring us up from two divisions, man? What you mean?
See
we
how
we at 54.
You see how I sandbag? You see how I sandbag all of y'all? How many 54-pounders did David Benavidez beat on?
And we want Boachuk, man. Boachuk got Conwell.
How many 54-pounders did Gennady beat on?
Hey, see, man, here you go, man. Don't try to save Virgil Ortiz from Conwell. Don't do that shit. Don't protect Virgil Ortiz.
I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying.
Let
they
the
trying
man
to
get in there with
Berlanga. Y'all trying to clown Belanga. I think Belanga need to start fighting 54-pounders too. See if y'all gonna clown him. You know what I'm saying? We got a counterpunch. Mr. Perfect. What up? Hey, Shane, punchlines. I'm going to you next, man, unless I have a brain freeze, champ.
Man, how long is you gonna have this Inoue slander, bro? Like
how am I slandering the 4-division champ?
Like about a nigga getting knocked down, bro.
That wasn't a knockdown, bro. Like people get sat on their pockets. My man did a screw and landed on his stomach. That was highlight reel shit.
He was swinging.
Let me see if they got that. Hopefully they're not biased and it's on ESPN and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he was swinging too. Of course, when you swing and you get hit like that and you light, of course you gonna go in the air like that, bro. Like and you supposed to be a hardcore boxing fan, right? What's the best win in boxing?
I don't know which one.
What is the best win? Huh?
What's the best win?
What is the best way to win in boxing?
I don't know. You tell me.
Getting knocked down and coming back and knocking the nigga out. That's the best win in boxing. What are you talking about? So how is you saying him getting knocked down?
Mr. Perfect. That's so strange with your username being Mr. Perfect. You're calling the imperfect action better than the perfect action.
It's boxing.
You got dropped. Bro. I'm perfect if I don't get dropped. Like, what don't we get?
Is this not boxing? Is this not boxing?
Okay, but if you got dropped and I didn't get dropped, who's better?
Bro, you facing, like...
Has Floyd ever been dropped? Is he TBE? So then what is we discussing here?
Bro, you talking about a nigga that fight way different than Floyd, bro.
I don't care how you fight. I only care how good your chin is.
That's important too. How you fight.
I only care how good your chin is. His chin, we see
he
now.
Don't got a chin.
Floyd ain't never been down.
When niggas don't even know if Crawford got a
Floyd
chin,
ain't never been down.
That don't mean he has a chin,
Not
bro.
never ever,
Crazy?
Never been down. But here we go. Let me see. Let me show y'all this.
So wait. So Shakur got a chin?
Damn. Hold on. I want to do the spin. Come on.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Do Shakur got a chin?
Damn. Why are we doing me like that? Do Shakur got a chin?
Bullshit. But do Shakur got a chin, bro? You answer the question.
Yeah, he ain't been down that I remember.
He ain't got hit.
What you mean? De Los Santos did hit him.
Oh my God.
Oh, now De Los Santos can't punch, but he moving up to fight Gary Russell. Okay.
I'm talking about a straight flush shot.
I mean,
Shakur
I thought that was the reason.
Shot,
I thought that was the reason he started getting on his bike because he got hit with the straight flush shot.
No, he got clipped. He ain't get hit with a straight flush shot, bro. So you giving him the chin? Like, how the fuck do he got a chin? Nigga ain't never had his chin tested.
He fought Valdez. Valdez knocked out Burchell with one banger.
Stop it. He was embarrassing Valdez.
Yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do. That ain't got nothing to do with getting in there with punches.
I'm saying he got the ability to not get hit.
I mean,
now
you keep knocking people for having skill.
You may feel like it's your time.
Like that's a skill, not the ability not to get hit.
Inoue got a chin.
Inoue got his top spun,
bro.
man.
That got hit.
Your man's got his top spun. It's okay. Get over it. Your man got his top spun. That was the bell.
Over it, bro.
That was the bell. Yo, somebody tell that man Inoue did a semi tuck screw. Let me see, can I pull it up this time? Top Rank better not flag me neither. I know how they do. Damn. It's hard to catch this little shit. The fucking knockdown is so quick. It's more seconds wasted on the fucking count. All right, so that's it right there. Y'all gonna have to rewind it. But you seen him. I mean, he damn near did a backflip screw. Like, I don't know what y'all want. Crawford never did that. And again, we're not saying Inoue is bad or that he's no good. It's comparison. This is the Turki Alalshikh conversation. How is Inoue ranked above Crawford? They both 4 divisions. Well, Crawford going into his 4th on August 3rd. He's the favorite to win. You know. One man has officially been knocked down. One man has officially been knocked down. Like, I don't get it. Again, y'all overcomplicate things. Nah, he's still pound for pound, Ness. Just cause. My man's screen name is Mr. Perfect, but he chooses to rate the dude who isn't perfect and got knocked down and did a semi-screw tuck over Crawford, who was perfect. I don't get it, you know? But hey, we talking about it. AB, what up? Gotta unmute, AB. Don't forget we got that brand new poll courtesy of Julio Guzman. Who you think wins, Crawford or Canelo? Which way, decision or knockout? Neil's water bottle, 2-pounder from the UK. May 18th, Usyk will be pound for pound #1. Crazy run in 2 divisions.
Hey, Ness, can you hear me?
Yep.
Hey, how you doing, Ness?
All good.
I just actually came back in the car. I was grabbing me some backwoods and shit, and I just hopped in. So
bro, ain't that tobacco, bro?
Yeah, man. Yeah, the wood leaves.
Come on, bro. You waking up in the morning, your mucus is all brown, and you got to spit every day. Come on, fam. Trying to save you from that. I'm old. I've been there, done that. I'm old. Get off that tobacco. Get to this raw hemp cone, so you can actually taste that Hardin. You gonna taste that Hardin. You gonna taste flavors. I'm trying to tell you something. But
All right, bet. I'm gonna take that in. I didn't get to call in earlier for the anyway, but I think it was anyway looked like a monster per usual. Neris is he's a Mexican, so you know he got
whoa. Hold on, bruh. Like, we using the word monster as usual. I mean, I'm old, but like, monsters scare you. Monsters is like Freddy Krueger, Jason. Who's the other dude? Michael Myers. Like, them dudes never got dropped and spun like a top. Like, remember Jason? Remember Jason was on the roof and the black dude was like, what? I don't give a fuck about you, Jason. Bah, 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 bah. He started fucking Jason up on that roof. Never once did Jason back up. Did his neck? Did he go down? And then he knocked my man head off his fucking shoulders. Like, that is a monster. Y'all gotta stop.
Okay.
When motherfuckers show vulnerability, how could he still be a monster?
Well, I mean, I guess you're right in this, but I mean, he smashed the dude after that.
Nah, for sure. Which makes him one of those champions that suffered adversity and came out on top, like Ryan versus Campbell. But we ain't call Ryan a monster.
True, that's true. Well, all in all, I think that he looked good. Neris put up a great fight. I think the knockdowns, I think they both punches landed clean, but I kind of feel like both guys were out of position when they got hit, so that's why they kind of fell. More
Hell
with
yeah.
Inoue, he got.
Especially Neri, he was literally running to Inoue when he got caught.
Yeah.
He was stupid. He was
Literally,
overzealous.
It was a nice short hook caught him coming in, and that's how it goes. But as far as the Canelo and Bud, man, if we get this, honestly, I doubt that we get it at the end of the year. I can see more of next year. I see Bud fighting Boots at the end of this year and Canelo fighting your boy Puerto Rico. So one of those, I think that's what's gonna happen. And next year, Bud and Canelo will face off. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, it said my connection was lost. And it was one more thing that you were talking about, the Bud and Canelo. I wanted to speak on Belanga, honestly, because I know you didn't really want us to bring him up and make this a Belanga show, but I like this kid, man. He's pulling up on everybody fight week. He's just like a nasty dude, like this kind of a bully in a way, but like
you may
I
feel
just
like
like
it's
him.
your
There's
time,
something about him. It's
but
kind
it's
of
not
drawing
your
me
time.
towards him. So I hope the kid gets a big opportunity. Honestly, I'm not sure he's fighting at the end of this year, but like I said, I'm hoping it's Canelo because that would be dope. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. Ness, I'm gonna let you go. Shout out TBV. Shout out to businessman Keyshawn Davis, and shout out to Savage Raymond Ford.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. Who we got on the check-in? Okay. We got Julio Guzman, $2. He says, Cavallasquez. I thought it was Cavallasquez. Dropped Crawford, and it wasn't called, which means he doesn't have an official knockdown. I was clear in my words. I used those words specifically. Floyd and Crawford don't have official knockdowns. H-Town. I got Jake Paul beating Belanga, Ness. Just want a paid vacation in Puerto Rico. Don't let Ness fool y'all. He trying to mix work with vacay. Hey, if Jake is gonna fight Belanga at 68, he's getting knocked out. If you trying to move Belanga up to 200, where he loses his weight advantage, you know, and his speed because you brought him up 40 pounds, then that's different. But yeah, Jake, he not ready for Belanga, yo. I don't even think Jake been in there with somebody that punched that hard. Like maybe now with Mike Tyson, right? But we don't even know. I know the last thing that goes power and all that, yada, yada, yada. But, like, my man's 59, right? Like, at the end of the day, he's 59. It ain't the same as fighting no young puncher like Belanga. Cliff, Connecticut, what up? Mike Likes TV, $2. Still no Garcia Haney pay-per-view numbers? Face with monocle. Nothing yet. RRT Boxing with Mr. A, $5. Plant versus Berlanga on the undercard of Canelo versus Skull was, I guess he meant to say, would be nice. But I smoke Hardin too much. I know. I'm tripping. Yeah, you are tripping about the Skull, but Plant Berlanga on the undercard of Canelo Crawford, December, January. That's perfect. You know what I mean? It gives Berlanga the, Alalshikh gives him the, like, yo, if you win, I got you type shit. RRT Boxing with Mr. A, $10. If Crawford is close to 154 undisputed, would you like to see him get it or go for the Canelo? I heard Benavidez was Mr. Glass for Halloween. Haha, you're funny. Hashtag Hardin, 3 faces in clouds of Hardin smoke. Truth be told, I would rather see him go and be 3-time undisputed. I feel like the Canelo fight would always be there. So, again, his super chat is basically like, yo, if Crawford could undispute, would you rather him do that or go for the Canelo? It's like, nah, get your undisputed 3-time in. Put yourself in the books forever and a day. And that Crawford fight's still going to be there. Because that Canelo fight's still going to be there because you just added to the legacy. So, Canelo is always, he can't hit you with the Benavidez. You bring nothing to the table. You bring his best win. Tro Beta, $20. Sweden. Berlanga is the heir to the Canelo throne. He got 7 thumbs up on that. See how many people like Berlanga? They just don't like to say it. Mike Likes TV, $2. Crawford has been knocked down 2. He got 15 thumbs up on that, but they unofficial. That was an unofficial. Troll Beta, $20 Sweden. As a fellow troll, I appreciate your ability. I see you, champ. Martin Sands, $2. So, your logics, Benavidez can't be a monster. Well, it's different. Benavidez got dropped early in his career, and since then, he became the monster, right? He rematched Graville, destroyed him. And then since there, he wasn't called the monster before Graville. Think about it. He became the monster after that. Sometimes life shapes you. Pat's Nation, $2. Benavidez was dropped, so the monster name gotta go. I just explained that. New York Bullet, $2. Floyd has an official knockdown against Carlos Hernandez. Lies people tell. Nah, I don't know. I didn't check that. New York Bullet, $2. I know it's an injury, but it's in the books. There you go. We got Cliff. Is you gonna talk or what, man? What's going on, my friend?
Yo, nuts, nigga. You talking crazy?
Oh.
You talking crazy.
Whoa.
So what was Mike Tyson? He was the baddest man on the planet, right?
Mm-hmm.
What Buster Douglas did to him? In the same, there's a fucking voodoo curse in that stadium. But Inoue overcame it, nigga. He fucking killed the demons today. They tried to get him, and that's how he spent the round. That was the voodoo. That was that dome, the Tokyo dome. They tried to get him. They couldn't fuck with him though. He was too strong. And you heard when Crawford was like, yo, in that interview with $1 million worth of game, he was like, when he's like niggas got at him one round, right? Or not, almost knocked him down. I think Gamboa gave him the stinky leg or some shit. He's like,
but he never been down.
I knocked him out. Man, come on, we both know he been down 2 times, right? So he get mad, right? Same round.
2 times?
Nah, come on. We don't got debated. It ain't on the stat sheet. Fuck it, you can have it, but we know what it is. But yeah, you heard what he said? He's like, same round. He's talking to Wallow and Gilly. What Inoue did? Same round.
Nah, not say. Yo,
and if it was the next round,
motherfuckers a cat.
Wait, nah.
It wasn't the next round either. Like, don't cap.
How many rounds was it? That's stone. You
My
don't cap. What the fuck?
My
Did you see
dude.
that nigga like, yo, you was like, you see my chin? Come touch it. He was
Champ.
like, come touch it. Nigga, it's right here.
Champ.
You want, he was like, come touch it. And you
Champ,
beat the
he
brakes
got
off that nigga
knocked down.
showboating and shit.
He got
Hey,
knocked
yo.
down in the first round and didn't get the knockout to the sixth.
Nigga, I
Like,
told you that the stadium is cursed and he overcame the demons that Tyson, the baddest man on the planet, couldn't.
God.
And then what Holyfield did to the baddest man on the planet. He fucking shocked the world. I remember being a little kid at the barbershop. The world stopped when Holyfield disrespected Mike Tyson in the first fight. Then the next fight, nigga got to bite his ears, and that's the baddest man on the planet. And you with a monster. And then you see how he was showboating and shit. And then anything you grew up in the 90s, so you remember this. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Yep.
I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
That's Inoue and Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Because yo, the same, what Crawford be, how he dominated 47, and he's about to move up to fight a champion, or that dude's a champion, right? His first fight at 54. Didn't Inoue do that with Cool Boy? Didn't he move up? His first fight was Cool Boy at that weight.
Yeah.
Dominated him. Anything you can do, I can do better. And then I hate it. I hate that I gotta down Crawford to up Inoue, but that's what you wanted. So that's what we're gonna do. Inoue dominates his opponents in a whole nother fashion than Crawford do. Crawford knocked everyone out at 47, right?
True.
Right? But when he knocked them out, we were surprised. Not even surprised, but we was like, oh, Crawford got him out of there. Damn. It was the 10th round, 11th round for Sean Porter. Whoa, Crawford got him out of there. That was crazy. Like, Crawford was looking a little shaky. Oh, he got another one out of there. Like, he was doing it. Well, with Inoue, we know it's coming. We watching the fight and everything.
Bruh. What we didn't know was coming was that top getting spun, man. You ain't put no money on him getting his top spun.
I would have never done it, but I should have known.
That shit was probably paying $2,200 in the first round just to get his top spun.
That was on the specials for Inoue to get knocked down and win the fight by knock. That was probably one of the specials.
It was, damn. You ain't lying. That probably was like a plus 80,000 to get knocked down in the first round and knock him out. Damn. That's crazy,
for real.
Yo.
That's just some crazy. You gotta be on it. Crazy here things happen. I thought we was gonna see another Devin Haney moment. I was like, not twice in less than 30 days. No. But Inoue was a different beast, yo. You see how he was stunting on him? Come on. And then you talking about the Mexican he fought before this dude got savaged by Carmel Moulton. Man, stop that. If Carmel Moulton would have get in the ring with that nigga under the bright lights, that I wish I could remember his name. That's fucking up my whole.
Tapales?
He can't beat. He can't. Carmel Moulton cannot beat Tapales right now. Stop that.
I ain't never say that. I say he whooped his ass in sparring.
But if he can't beat him under the bright lights when it counts, so Carmel Moulton undefeated in sparring. Wow, like Floyd said about Devin. Wow, you undefeated in the gym.
Hey,
great job.
Hey, the thing is, it's translating in the ring though.
It is. He doing his thing. Just Devin only got one loss, and he might get that sponge. But come on, bro. Carmel Moulton beating Tapales. Like, don't try to down Tapales to make Inoue's wins look weak.
My money's on Moulton, man. Fuck all that. My money's on
Inoue
Moulton.
moved up. Inoue moved up more divisions than Crawford. He's dominating his opponents.
They both in the fourth division.
Can't nobody fuck with Inoue.
He started at 108, man. Cut it out, man. I take shits bigger than that.
I don't care. Pound for pound, that's the biggest shit in the toilet, pound for pound.
Nah, you mean Crawford. You mean Crawford.
No.
Bro, you can't be number one. Listen, if there's an argument, brother, if there's an argument, if there's an argument for who's pound for pound number one, and you and I in the race, and you get dropped, and I never been dropped, the argument's over, man. It's over. You showed imperfection. I gotta go.
You do what you do. Yeah.
Sid, what up? I mean, again, y'all overcomplicate things. Y'all like, nah. Even though he got dropped, that don't matter. We ain't gonna take no points away, no credit away. Like, but the dude that don't get dropped, we ain't giving him no extra credit. This world weird. What up, Sin?
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm gonna end the discussion right now. If Canelo got dropped and got the knockout, y'all would have a field day. If Crawford got dropped and got the knockout, y'all would have a field day. If Javante got dropped and then got the knockout, y'all
These
would
are
have
all
violated. So at the
hypotheticals
end of the
that you
day,
talking about, though. Those are all hypotheticals. The
okay,
only
so I'm gonna give you a real one. I'm gonna give you a real one right now. When Lomachenko got dropped by Linares and got the stoppage at the end, it was between him, number one, and number two, Terence Crawford and Loma. Why did they put Crawford at one after that? He got dropped in that fight.
I mean, you know, this what people say, that these lists are subjected, and again, that's why I'm asking Turki Alalshikh to give me the responsibility.
These other fighters are not dropped.
But that's my point. If you got dropped, it's hard to be still in that argument because the other dude didn't get dropped.
He's pound for pound, just 2 or 3. He's pound for pound, just number 2 or 3.
Exactly.
Crawford's number 1 because Neri is not even a bigger win than the Errol Spence win. Like, this is not 2018. It's not his time no more. No one expected that. So we have to look at it. Crawford got his chance until the end of the year. And then if he do something, then we can say he number 1 after that. But I want to say this. I don't want Terence Crawford to steal Edgar Belanga's fight. If Canelo going to fight Edgar Belanga in September and he think he that good that he going to stop Edgar Belanga and then he going to fight Crawford in December, then he could do that. But don't steal Edgar Belanga fight. He the WBA mandatory. You saw Edgar Belanga when he pressed Caleb Plant. You saw Caleb Plant didn't show the same energy what he did with Charlo and Canelo. You talking about smacking guys. Edgar's hand was right in his face.
Word.
You saw he would have sent them to the Lord right there, uppercut. Stop playing. Like, at the end of the day, I'm respecting it because he represented New York, and that's New York energy. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to let somebody press you from Tennessee, you bugging out. Off of what? And what I'm going to say is this. If Edgar beat Caleb Plant, what does that do? Because at the end of the day, wasn't y'all jacking this Benavidez shit when he beat Caleb Plant? Y'all was still saying there's not enough for Canelo? Let Edgar just fight Canelo. He the WBA mandatory. He don't got to fight no Caleb Plant. That fight's a waste because he already got 2 losses. I already going to hear it. He going to beat him. He going to stop him late because Caleb Plant going to get tired, gas out after 6 rounds. Edgar going to stop him. And then people going to be like, oh, it's not good enough win yet because he don't got no power. They're going to say Benavidez, Morrell, whoever else going to stop him. But Morrell ain't even been hit by Edgar Belanga at 168. He haven't fought no former world champion, but we even got to look at it like this. Cazares gave him problems. And even though Cazares is dirty, he beat Chavez Jr. with that dirty headbutt. And on top of it, with Morrell, that was a dirty fight in the first round, and he got knocked out because Zara's got knocked out. Edgar hit him. David Morrell might not like it, bro. He still fight like an amateur kind of. That's his problem. I think Edgar Belanga got a good chance. And you see Diego Pacheco not even worth mentioning. You saw that fight. I think if, like, he holding Edgar, like, you know, he try to clinch with him, he try to box with him, I think Edgar going to catch him with something. Either that leaping, nasty-looking left hook he throw, just off balance or whatever, or that straight right he throw. That is hurting. It's hurting people. None of these dudes been hit by Row 168. None of them been hit by Row 168. We seen these guys get hit by lesser guys and they didn't like it. If Edgar Belanga hits any of these guys, it's gonna hurt them. So we gotta look at that.
It's your
That's my
time.
call.
All right.
But it's not your time.
I just love it, man. Belanga fans, we coming out, baby. We out here. Don't be scared. We out here. We got Julio Guzman, $2. Bivol is fighting Malik Zinad. I got something for you, bruv. Let me see.
Who the fuck is that guy?
We got Neil's water bottle, 2-pounder. Inoue drop once equals bad. Fury drop 7 times equals good. But no one's saying that Fury's pound for pound. See, people like Neil's water bottle like to push the goalposts and change the argument. Fury's not pound for pound. Usyk is because he was a cruiserweight. See, again, people like to say that this is subjective. It's not, you know. If moving up 2 divisions is what makes you pound for pound, then Fury being a heavyweight, how is he pound for pound? He going to have to drop down. H-Town, counterpunch.
Yo, Ness, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, man, that's time for the slander. Know it, man. That's the monster. That's the monster. You knock the monster down, he gets up, keeps coming to kill you like a monster. You turn around, he fell. Or yeah, he's back on you. You can't kill him. Come on, man. That's every horror movie, dog. That's the monster. You tripping, man. Talking about the monster never gets knocked down. Nah, the monster never gives up and still finishes and kills you. That's the monster. Trying to switch it up. I see you trying to switch it up on the youngins that never see them on horror films. They don't know. I see you trying to be slick, trying to go on that vacation, pushing Belanga.
So wait a
I see you.
minute. So wait a minute. When did Freddie get dropped?
Man, Freddie done got killed. They thought they killed him in a dream. With that was it Nightmare on Elm Street 3
Ever
with
dropped him. Nobody ever dropped him. What about Jason
no,
Voorhees?
he been dropped too. He got run over with a car.
Bro,
and they thought that he was dead.
Again, dropped him. Last time we seen Jason Voorhees boxing on the rooftops in New York, he knocked the motherfucking head off his shoulders.
You're just a hater. Well, you don't like. Well, they gave you some bad sushi sometime.
You adding
let me know.
cars. I mean,
did an Asian dude? Did he take your girl in high school? Well, what's up? Did you not like a Kino from the Ninja Turtles when you were little? What's going on, man?
All I see is that you guys are the ones that make this complicated. Crawford never got dropped.
Nah, bro. That's the monster. Respect
the race
that man.
is, and he still is the monster. He still is the monster. He's just not number one,
bro.
Like, why y'all making it? Y'all trying to make it where I'm disrespecting the guy. He's just not pound for pound number one. He's number two or number three, maybe, because Canelo could be number two.
And then you acting like he's not the smaller guy fighting the bigger man. Come on, man. He's tripping, man.
Crawford's the smaller guy fighting the bigger men. Crawford's moving up, bro. Crawford's been moving up.
Now, but Crawford was a natural 147 pounder.
My bro, he started at 35, man. Check the
resume. Yeah, he started at 35, but he was 5'8", sucking down to 135, bro. Stop tripping.
Go. You sound like you hating on a man's ability to
make
weight.
That's my dog, but reality.
You sounding like you hating on somebody's ability to make weight.
No. I'm speaking facts. You hated.
Ah, man. All right.
You hated because he ain't 5'3". How tall is Crawford?
Hey man, he was in the weight division. You make the weight. You make the weight. You win the division.
Who has had a reach advantage over Crawford in the fight?
Don't forget. You make the weight.
Thank you.
You win the division.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm out.
You make that weight. You win the division, man.
Oh, okay.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Mimic Mage, $2. Don't forget to hit the unlock. Excuse me. Don't forget to hit the like to unlock the chat. Boxing glove emoji, fire emoji, salute. Mimic Mage. We got one lump sum, $2. Inoue, the little samurai, the Bushido code. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why this went into Inoue slander. People calling slander. So now you're slandering a guy because you don't have him pound for pound number one. This is how they twist and change your words to make you sound like some sort of hater. Tip, what up?
Yo.
What up?
When we gonna start lying to the people, man? You know what I'm saying? All this talk about Terence Crawford being number one pound for pound, delusion. Edgar Belanga, you know what I'm saying? Beating Caleb Plant, delusion. Like, come on, bro. Like, we gotta stop the bullshit. It's 2024, y'all. We gotta wake up, bro. We gotta wake up. And then Terence Crawford starting his career at 140, bullshit. 135, bullshit. Terence Crawford started his career at 140, nuts. Then he dropped down to 35. Yeah. Let's tell the truth about that. Started his career at 140.
Do it matter? Do it matter? Do it matter where he won the belts at?
Look, it's a reason. It's a reason why his resume looked the way it do, man. Like, come on, like I heard it. I heard a dude on here criticizing near what was that fight? Somebody had. Damn. He said something that caught my attention, and I had to spaz out for a minute because it's like, damn, we gonna downplay Inoue fight with Neri, but we gonna praise Crawford for holding the top 10 pound for pound spot, beating dudes like Kell Brook and Amir Khan. Like dead ass? Like, that's what we doing?
Former champs.
Come on, man. During the time period of Terence Crawford being Khan and Brook, it ain't even a level playing field of when Inoue just now beat Luis Nery, bro. Not even close. It's not even remotely close. Or even Martin Tapales. Like, bro, none of Crawford's wins on his resume during the time that he got him look as good as Inoue's during the time he got him. It's just the facts, bro. And then we talking about a dude who's a multiple division champion, bro. Multiple division champion. He's a two-time champion at flyweight. He's any like a 4-time champion at Bantam.
So you want me to help you with your argument?
It's just something like that. You know if you know it, you know it. But the point is, everything Inoue has done up to this point has looked better than Terence Crawford, bro.
Well, that's why there's a debate, I guess.
Hey man, it really ain't no debate. I mean, it's just the people who are delusional like Turki Alalshikh, guys who keep trying to make a fight with Terence Crawford and Canelo, them type of guys. They believe Terence Crawford is number one on the pound for pound, man.
I mean, he been proving it.
Believe that over.
He been proving it. Hey, look at the competition.
Hey, if he want to prove it, tell him hop his ass in the ring with David Benavidez, bro. Not the dude who went up 175 and lost. You know what I'm saying? Not the dude who really don't want to fight the dude who had to vacate his title. Hop your ass in the ring.
He fighting Israel Masvidal. I don't know what you talking about.
Come on, but what your boy Turk just said. He want to make the fight between who?
Canelo and Crawford.
Who's Israel Madrimov? Who's Israel Madrimov, bro? A dude with like
one of the fastest rising champions we've ever seen. He right up there with Loma and Usyk and Rigo. He won his belt in 10 fights. I mean, what's up with y'all? Who's Israel Masvidal? Oh my goodness. Jerry, what up?
Let him cook. Let him cook. Ness, I'm going to say this. First of all, can I have a mic check?
1 2 1 2.
There are two true firemen in the sport of boxing today. Two men that aren't scared of the smoke, that are very comfortable in the heat. They don't run from it. They run towards it. That's Terence Bud Crawford and David El Monstro Benavidez. I love it when you call in and go, Crawford doesn't have a resume. But yet you can't name one fighter in his career that he was offered a fight and didn't take it. For those that don't know, Turki Alalshikh offered David Benavidez a Crawford fight at a catch weight of 160. And this is curious to me. Boxers can fight 1, 2, 3 times a year. But for 11 straight opponents, Terence Bud Crawford has hosted an off night because Amir Khan, Kell Brook, Sean Porter, Spence all had an off night. They all chose to have an off night when they were facing Terence Bud Crawford. But I'll give you a little tidbit on this 12th month of inactivity. I say put in a caveat that if someone pulls a toto ending, like your boy Spence did in January, but Crawford did have a fight lined up in the last 12 months. I say that 12-month cycles over again. How about that? How about that? But let me tell you something that I saw Saturday night that I did not like. Yes, Canelito won. Yes, he had his moments. But Ness, I'm sorry. That guy cannot beat David Benavidez. He is absolutely chicken fajita, flour, tortilla, with a little bit of pico de gallo. So my heart tells me I really don't want to see that fight. I'd rather him go in with Terence Bud Crawford, where it would be more of a surgical round by round, by round, by round, where he can still pull forth. But I'm hearing whispers from the dark alleys of the world of boxing that when they do indeed meet in the ring,
You may feel like it's your time,
will
but
have
it's
David
not your time.
Benavidez
That's the
undergo
bell,
the
champ. That's the bell.
part Canelo.
We got Tim Boski.
Yo.
What up?
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Going on to the community. I hope everyone's having a great evening. We're here debating a wonderful topic. It seems like
Are you there, my friend? Borough City E. You, Borough City. James in Atlanta.
What's up, Ness? What's happening? What's going on with you, bro?
What up?
Hey, shit, man. Just another day in the boxing world, man. Yo, man, shout out to some of these callers, man. Shout out to Leo, man. He's fucking retarded. Shout out to Cliff, man. Cliff, man. If Cliff ain't on y'all radar for Rookie of the Year, man, y'all ain't listening, man. Cliff came a long way. Now, on to the topic. Man, I don't know how Canelo's gonna be actually available for this fight, man, because he's probably not gonna make it through Belanga. So that's probably gonna be out the question. So Turki Alalshikh gonna have to revisit and find some other opponents. I mean, like he could probably Turk been giving people awful losses like second chances. So like he could probably use Tim Zoo again for this December January fight, man, or maybe even bring Charlo out the woodworks. But Bud, man, trying to mess around and come up to like even fight a 168 pounder and really fuck around and find out, he's gonna fuck around and find out the wrong way against Canelo. And people saying that Belanga's a bum. Like, let's not get it twisted, man. Belanga got young legs, nice power, and let's get it, man. Puerto Rico's really about to be on top. Do you really want to see two dead bodies back to back with him knocking off the Mexican superstar and the current pound for pound number one and taking that spot by storm? Man, these motherfuckers here, man, they tripping. But Inoue shouldn't be even referenced as arguable pound for pound number one. Who the fuck knocked him down, man? Didn't a 38 or 37-year-old No Neil Donaire knock him down? Is that correct, Ness? Or am I tripping?
I don't know. We've all been having a debate about that. People, some saying yeah, others saying no. I
Oh
don't
man.
remember.
Well, even being referenced to that, man, to somebody that had about let's say about 8-9 years on you and shit like that. That's some shit that like a pound for pound star would never let happen. I mean, Bud, it didn't get it wasn't considered officially a knockdown with Cat Velasquez, but shit, we all know that Cat Velasquez is a dog. Other than that, man, this shit's wild. I like what Turkey is doing for the sport because he definitely moved along some divisions. Because if he didn't move along some divisions, we'll still be believing that some fighters are bigger and better than what they are. Hashtag Wilder, for instance, because he'll only have that one blemish on his record. But yeah, man, y'all niggas just need to go ahead and put Belanga's name and put it with some respect. Caleb Plant. I don't even know why people even wanted to fight Caleb Plant. I like Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant is is a fighter that I do appreciate. But let's be honest, man. A win over Danny Jacobs does more for Belanga's career than Caleb Plant. That's just my personal opinion. Because Danny Jacobs been in there better. That's obvious, man. Danny Jacobs been in there
You may
with better
feel like it's your
competition
time,
overall.
but it's not your time.
But this neither here nor there. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to
Appreciate
the
you.
community. I'm gone.
Man, Borough City E.
Yo, you hear me this time?
Yep.
Yeah, we acting, my nigga. Go ahead, matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and send that King counter to you because I have to go off for a little bit. Goddamn. First starting off with this nigga Crawford, bruh. I'ma keep that shit G. I'ma keep that. Oh, no, I said Crawford. I meant Canelo. Bro, my respect for that boy went up so high. My respect for that boy went up so high, bro. Like, y'all niggas can act like y'all don't respect who Jaime Munguia is. But fact of the matter is, you can't name 5 niggas that at 168 that could just flat out beat Jaime. I don't give a damn what you talking about. And anytime you fight a top 5 man in the world, Craig, you getting big respect for that. Because Jaime a dog. I seen Jaime hit Canelo with some hard shit, bro. And that damn Nilo was like, boy, that shit ain't moving me, brother. That shit don't move me, brother. Hit me with another one. I'm standing right here. I'm not gonna box you. I'm going to stand right here in the kitchen. Turn the heat up, nigga. Turn that oven up. Let me see how hot you can get. Turn it up. 450, 500, nigga, I'll be here. Right here in the fire. Right here by the stove. You got me fucked up. Let the grease pop. You know what I mean? I saw this man hit. I saw this man kept coming, keep coming. He was getting hurt left and right. And I mean, I just seen this brother keep coming and keep coming. For Canelo to step out them goddamn Dolce and Gabbana goddamn pajamas, them Louis V slides, out them silk Cavalli sheets, or that double king size bed and mansion. To step out of that shit there and say, nah, but I'm gonna go fight that young boy in them streets. I'm gonna go see about him. Hey, you come to take a kingdom from me. You come to be king of Mexico. That shit run through me, and it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Then I mean. Jaime had no quit in him. That boy was hungry. That boy was determined. And Canelo said, "Not today, brother. Not today, brother. Your time. Hey, well, you might be good. You might be the man one day, but today is not today. You see what I'm saying? You gotta respect that shit, bro. Cause there's a lot of niggas on top ain't fighting a nigga like Jaime. They just not gonna do it. I mean, he just not gonna do it. It's in the house. Now when it come to this Bud and Canelo fight, I still want it. The fan in me still want it. Cause it's some true pound for pound undisputed shit. Anytime you got 2 niggas around the same size and these niggas competing for number 1 pound for pound overall, that's pound for pound. It just don't get no more. It just don't get no more pound for pound than that. You see what I'm saying? It just don't. It just don't. Like, we around the same size, nigga, and we got the same reaches, and I don't reach the bell. I'm still going. I'll pay the extra.
I rang it again.
All right, yeah. Like, bro, for this man to say, well, I was saying, yeah, about Bud. Like, I still want to see it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm a fan of the sport, so I still want to see it. But I gotta keep that shit real, bro. I don't know if Bud get up from that goddamn left hand right upper, bro. I just don't know if that boy getting up from that, bro. I don't see it, bro. Like that for that Mexican, that bitch, they hit hard, bro. Especially it's not his natural weight. Like, bro, I just don't know. Like, I'm gonna have to favor Canelo, but I think Bud is a live dog in that fight. I think he got the skills to box Canelo. I mean, my trepidation come in, can the nigga handle that power? And I mean, just anyway, because once he start punching them arms, elbows, hips, shoulders, ribs, once the nigga start putting them bitches on you, we gonna see what Bud really working with. No homo, no diddy. You see what I'm saying? And then when they go to Inoue, motherfuckers said they won't about Inoue. That was some dog ass shit. But I nearly hit that nigga with a big left hand. I mean, dropped though. Inoue got good whiskers. Inoue wasn't hurt by it. Like, he wasn't dizzy. His knees was there. He was there, but you could tell that flash knockdown hurt that boy. And he got back right on the horse.
Borough City, you there? Yo. Yo. Counter James.
Yo, Ness, we really got to stop with this new age shit. Like, man, he did a complete 180 in the ring. Like, come on, that shit would have been in the States, man. Most fights would have got called off because of that kind of fall. Like that shit. Like he was how big of a favorite was he? He was what, plus 1,600? I mean, a minus 1,600 favor for that. He should have came out unblemished. It shouldn't have been no knockdown. It shouldn't even win as long as it did for what they thought, you know. And but Ness, I want to ask you, man, what you would have did, man, if a nigga the size of Tank would have sat on top of the hood of your car, man.
What? Where that happened at?
You saw the video, man. You saw Tank leaning on Devin's car and everything like that while Devin was looking at the camera trying to bark at him and say, oh, bitch ass to Tank or whatever. You know, and the whole media scuffle. So what would you do?
Talking about?
You don't know what I'm talking about? With all the
Nah.
stuff with Tank leaning on his car and everything, with Devin sticking his head out the window, pretty much like an arm's length of Tank. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I don't
know.
know. Yeah,
that.
but I didn't see Tank on the top of the car or nothing like that.
You ain't see Tank leaning on the car?
Leaning on, nah. And I thought you said he was on the hood of the car. I don't know.
I'm just saying. I'm just throwing extra out there, man. Just a little nigga leaning on your car or whatever, man. When you just reached out and touched him, when you actually just went face to face,
I mean,
it's almost like, man, everything what Tank been saying, man. He been sunning little boy, man. He been sunning Devin, and just every chance he gets. So I mean, with that right there on top of the loss, man, how can anybody still have the Devin Haney or the Haney's energy still be represented top in the pound for pound? You know, his wins from his opponents and everything are looking worse as they get. Tank's resume is looking better as it ages. You know, and just Devin's energy in the media as well as when people just go ahead and just approach him and everything, he's looking real suspect. So you still got Devin in the pound for pound top of 10 there? I'm just asking.
Top 10 now. After the loss, I told you Ryan took his spot at number 10 on my list. But again, we don't know what's going to happen until, you know, right now, Ryan just officially, Dan Rayfield is reporting that Ryan has activated, you know, and he's getting the B sample tested.
The B sample.
So we'll see.
The B sample.
We'll see what's what.
Mm-hmm. And what you want next for Ryan if that B sample clears? You want him just to do like a little event like a Conor McGregor or something like that, or go straight into another big fight?
If he's not dirty?
If he's not dirty.
Shit, the sky's the limit. Shit. And I doubt, if he's not dirty, I doubt the Conor fight is real. I'm sure Conor apologizes if he sees that Ryan B sample came negative.
You may feel like it's your time.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, shout out to you, Nat.
All right. Y'all got to remember, Conor was upset at that. He was Team Ryan after the Tank loss. He was talking about, you know, do it again at a rematch, a better weight, yada, yada, yada. Unbiased Brim, what up?
Yo, Ness.
Yo, Brim.
Good evening, bro. What's up?
Chillin'.
For sure, though. Listen, when it comes to Inoue and Crawford, man, one or two, you can make an argument both ways. I have no beef with anybody that has Inoue number one or anybody that has Crawford number one. I believe they are interchangeable. There are arguments for both sides of the coin. The argument for Inoue is he has one more division champion chip than Bud. He also became 2 times undisputed quicker than Terence did as well, even though politics played a role, but that has no bearing on Inoue. Now, Terence Crawford, he was the first to do it. He did beat a higher rate on the pound for pound person on the list, even though some people didn't have Spence as high as others did. So I think people running amok with this argument is wasting their oxygen to some degree, because it's truly an argument that can be made for both fighters. And anybody that says no, they're not being realistic here. Now, when Terence fights Madronov and he wins, then it gets even more spicy, because now he matches Inoue with an amount of divisions as well. So, what do you think about that? Do you think it's a waste of an argument, or do you really dead set on it being Terence Crawford?
I mean, you make a point. Crawford's not a 4 division champ, and Inoue is. I just got Crawford beating Masvidal, so it's inevitable.
Yeah, he does. He does that. It matches him. I mean, again, it's an argument both ways, in my opinion. Now, how do you feel about Canelo and Crawford? I will always say I'd rather see Benavidez first. Do I want Crawford to fight Canelo? Absolutely. I think it's a great challenge. It's a fight for the generation. But I still personally believe Benavidez is the fight that I want to see, preferably first. I've been called a lot of things by people saying I'm a Crawford stan and all this, but I'm just being honest. I'll take that fight, but September, I want to see Canelo fight Benavidez. I don't want to see him fight Berlanga because we know what's going to happen when he fights Berlanga. He's going to spark him all the way out. He was nice to Munguia because Munguia carried himself with a certain amount of respect. He ain't gonna give that same respect to Berlanga. He gonna lay him out. He ain't gonna hold him up from knocking him out like we saw with this last fight. So everybody hyping up Berlanga, please let him fight somebody else before you trying to end that man's career early. Let him fight Pacheco or somebody, or go fight Munguia. Or I don't think he's earned the slot to get the fight for Canelo. Screenshot that.
All right.
I don't think he did good, bro. I'm sorry, Berlanga to me is a gatekeeper.
You may feel
We'll
like it's
see,
your
man.
time,
We'll see.
but it's not your time.
They always gonna hate on greatness, man. Al in the Bay, what do you say? We got Trobe at $20, Sweden. Belanga is pound for pound BBL facilitator. Hater. One lump sum, $5. Peace to tip. I hope he beats like he talks. What the fuck? Sounds like a salty old man on the porch. Props to Inoue. The short Shogun super chat. Keep it closed. Okay. I guess he meant the live chat to keep it closed. Daniel Vega $2. Nonito didn't knock down him, but he did buzz him hard. Julio Guzman $2. Donaire will be a Hall of Famer. Respect. Julio Guzman back with another 2. Overcoming knockdowns to win is part of being great. Counterpunch, tone deaf. Counterpunch for Jerry.
Yeah.
What up, Al in the Bay?
Yeah. Bay Area, stand up. Man. Where to start? Um, yeah, man. I think Turkey Alalshikh is doing good for the sport. Um, I'm not sure throwing money at the situation is gonna help because once he's gone, they're gonna want that bag like Turkey's throwing that bag. So, it kind of reminds me of PVC just a little bit. And I know that kind of tickles some people's feathers, because you don't want the same thing to happen, but you know that's how PVC started off, throwing the bag at everybody. Um, but he's putting on good fights, and so yeah, man. I think Parker wins. He should just move up, and keep moving up to get Canelo, or he should just cut out 154. I don't think he'll ever get that Canelo fight. It may not happen, but I don't think so. I would love to be wrong in that situation, but I just don't think so. Um, yeah, man. So that American versus uh British, fight. I think that would be an excellent fight. Uh, I think it'll be definitely one sided with the United States winning. Um, but I'm biased because I'm from the United States. But you know, it's hard to say. You know, Brits will win when everybody come here to train. You know, everybody want to come here to get the big bag. So it's kind of hard to not be biased. Uh, yeah, man, that's my call.
All right. Appreciate you, Al. Timboski, what up?
Yo.
What up?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah. What's up, man? Salute. I hope everyone's having a great evening. You hear me? And that's, like I said before, man, I'm not an ignorant fan. We're having a wonderful debate on Terence Crawford and Inoue, who is pound for pound. It's a very, it's not, it's a very 50-50 debate. They've both been doing it for a very long time. Crawford, you can arguably say, I don't have no problem with you saying Crawford's the one. I don't have no problem if he's 1A, 1B, or you. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. But Crawford does have the more presidential credentials. You get me? He's been doing it for longer. He hasn't gone decision. But none of these guys, they've got a lot in common. None of these guys have gone decision since 2016, almost 10 years. They both traveled. They've both been real world champions. They both traveled to 3 different countries. Crawford's going to be the 3rd in Saudi when it comes to Saudi Arabia, if I'm not mistaken. If you want to compare the opponents, Amir Khan, Sean Porter, Kell Brook, Velasquez, Ricky Burns, Ndongo, you put that towards guys like Emmanuel Rodriguez, Payano, Jamie McDonald, Maloney, who else? There's multiple other guys, the Mancias, DPN, there's multiple other guys. If you want to just line up the opponents, you can fairly say that Crawford's been going through the harder opposition. He's been, yeah, like I said, been doing it for longer. To me, he's putting more work when it comes to the divisions. You get me? Inoue did skip a division when it came to the likes of the Rung Versailles and Chocolatitos and all those type of guys, Estrada, all those type of guys. But they've both been putting in magnificent work. You understand? And let me just recruit back to the 505 with the UK and United States. I know you lot hear me. I know you do. We're coming. Whether you like it or not, learn to love it because we're coming. You hear me? We're going to send out the best 5 junkyard dogs that we got. British Bulldogs, you hear me? We're going to send out the 5, the elite 5. And as for the elite, I got an idea for the Turkey King, man. We should be doing a boxer, EBC champions, boxing's elite champions. You understand? He's got the cash, you know what I'm saying, to make the fights match. You understand? Make an elite competition, an elite league. You have to fight your way into the league. When I say the elite best, you put the 5 to 10 top guys in the division and make a league, or you want to make some type of tournament to get get the ball rolling with this shit, man. We don't know how long we got this hanging around for, so we need to squeeze the orange and make all the fucking juice come out of this shit. You hear me? Like I said, salute to Ness, salute to everybody. Have a great night. Whether you want to have 1B or 1A for Crawford in a way, they're both generational talent. Enjoy it while it lasts. Because we ain't going to have that type of shit for very long. You get me? So yeah, man. Take it easy.
You may feel like it's your time.
All right, Tim.
But it's not your time.
Stone Bone, Colorado, what up? Stone Bone got to unmute.
What up? What up?
What's good with you?
Oh man, all is well. All is well. I didn't even know you had went to me, man. I was in the kitchen, man, trying to get some shit together. Um, yeah, not like the rappers talk about, man. I was really on some food shit, and I don't not like the rappers talk about, man. I went in the kitchen like that. But shout out to Turkey, man. He said it. He said it best, man. In a way, he's a great talent. elite level fighter, pound for pound type, pound for pound guy for sure. But pound for pound number one stands alone, and his name is Terence Crawford. And he gonna fight Canelo. Ness, you probably how do you be sitting back, Ness? If this was the music game, Ness, you'll be the top A&R. You done spoke so many big fights up that people poo-pooed and shitted on and said that you were talking fantasy, that you was on drugs and things just manifest, man. You Wallace said it, speak it, believe it, receive it, man, you know. So I think this fight gonna happen, man. They're gonna put the bread on the table. Canelo about to fight Belanga in September. And if you want to come back for a dance partner, we ready for him. December, January, whenever. We'll wait till May, whatever. After we dust off this cat, get it done. Eyes is on Canelo. So Canelo going to take care of Belanga, going to beat up the rapper, the boxer rapper, another Adrian Broner guy, another very popular in the hip hop community type guy, a reggaeton rapper. I mean, like beat him up, go put him on tour with Bad Bunny or somebody after he get his ass whooped. But that's a good fight for Canelo, a good name for Canelo, a good stay busy fight for Canelo to get him ready for the official pound for pound showdown. That's what we're gonna call it, the pound for pound showdown between the longest reigning top two pound for pound fighters in the last 10 years after Floyd and Pacquiao. So shout out to everybody, man. I hope y'all doing well. Next, we gearing up for Gemini season, man. It's about that time, man. My birthday the 21st, man. I kick off the season, so let's get it started, man. We moving through fast. I'm ready for this fight, and I'll see y'all in LA next. Peace.
For sure, champ. Let's see what we got on me, Mike.
Hey, yo, what's up, Ness? Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
How you doing today, my man?
Can't complain, brother.
Hey, so yeah, I just called in to talk a little bit about the topic. You know, I've always been a big fan of getting a chance to see Crawford get a chance to fight Canelo. I think it'd be a great fight. I feel like, you know, Saudi's trying to put that on. I feel like they are looking at it like I'm looking at it, like Crawford is a way better challenge, I think, for Canelo than David Benavidez. He's got way more skill. The only thing that gives Benavidez the only edge I think he has is just being bigger. I see him losing if he gets a chance to fight Canelo. You know, I loved it when Canelo pointed to the ring. David Benavidez was just kind of standing there, a little bit of a smirk at times, but I think he was still trying to process what he's seen happen in the ring. You know, so but yeah, I think Crawford would be a good challenge for Canelo. I think he's got real good boxing skills. I just don't know if he'll be able to take the punch. That's going to be the thing. But is there any chance Canelo's not going to fight though in September and fight at the end of the year?
Yeah, we won't know that just yet.
Or is it going to be maybe someone? Yeah, well, he says nothing. He doesn't want to fight the Crawford, but I mean, I think Crawford deserves a shot because, you know, Crawford has wiped out some. You know, when he wiped out Spence like that in the ring, that was his top level fight, and he like totally breezed through that like no problem. You know, it's regardless of what could have happened. You know what I mean, or what any excuses might have been. He breezed through that, and you know we ain't seen David Benavidez breeze through no pound for pound fighter. His best fight is what, Caleb Plant?
Yeah,
I think and you know Canelo stopped him. You know, Benavidez, to me that showed Benavidez lacked power. His lack of power when he couldn't finish off Plant. You know, he demolished him so bad, but he still couldn't finish him. That's a little bit, you know. That's where you question the power, I think. You know, not that he's not good or nothing either, but like the Bivol win is not a blueprint unless you're fighting Canelo at 175. That's where the Bivol win is a blueprint, not at 168. That's kind of how I feel about it because Bivol could outpace someone big could outpace him, but no one's gonna outpace him at 168 like that. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your time, Ness.
All right, champ.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Profound Dreamer, what up? All right. Jerry, Counterpunch. Tone Deaf.
Let him cook. Let him cook. Thank you, amigo. Tone deaf. I got cut off. Now, I'm having all kinds of technical issues. I can't pay for counterpunches. I can't send you cash apps. Everything's bouncing back. I had a triple look at my checking account going, what's going on? But that's probably for another episode.
Use the Cash App, the Boxing Voice. 1.
I've used that as well. But I'll keep trying. Amigo, I have something to propose to you. I got cut off the last time. Crawford versus Canelo, which I would love to see. Because not only is it a fight against 2 pound-for-pound fighters, I believe it is the fight for fighter of this era. Terence Crawford can't claim this era unless he goes through Canelito. But what I'm hearing in the dark alleys of the world of boxing are whispers that are starting to get louder and louder, unfolding right before your eyes. David Benavidez is forging a relationship with our boy, Oscar De La Hoya. And I promise you this, if De La Hoya is who I think he is, I guarantee De La Hoya is telling David Benavidez, if you come over to Golden Boy, we will deliver that Canelo Alvarez fight. So my question to the fans out there, would you rather see Crawford versus Canelo for fighter of the era? Or would you rather see the ultimate grudge match? Canelo versus David Benavidez. David Benavidez under Golden Boy. If you can only imagine the theatrics leading up to that fight. If anyone can build up David Benavidez to the star that he is, not a cold main with your boy Tanky Tank in June. He needs to be standing on his own. Your boy Belanga was getting more charge out of fans than El Monstro. That's a goddamn shame. If you're listening, Jose, if you're listening, David, if you're listening, Samson, it is time to turn the heat up and free up the fireman. Let him explode on the world stage.
But it's not your time.
This is Jerry Soriano, your lender for life. Let him cook.
All right, Jerry. All right. Está cocinando el hombre. Profound Dreamer, trying you again. Profound Dreamer, got to unmute.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, gather around TVV. That's if you're still listening. And get on down with these profound rhythms. Ness, man. My boy Turki Alalshikh is at it again, man. Okay. So this is what it is on my end. Turki, listen up, man. This is how you got to do it. Don't rush this thing, baby. Listen, I know everybody want Crawford versus Canelo, but me personally, you got to slow down. Tranquilo. I know y'all want David versus Canelo, but you gotta slow down, tranquilo. Listen, David just got to 75. Let him cook a little bit. I want to see David versus Canelo at 175 and for an actual championship up there. If they rush it and try to do it next, then David gonna have to cut back down to 68 after jumping up to 75. No bueno. That's a no-go. That's Canelo trying to pull a stunt to weight drain the young boy. David, don't fall for it. Chad Dawson, they got him on a deal like that against Andre Ward, and it didn't turn out well for him. You at 75 now. Stay there. Assert yourself. Get a championship at 75. Then let Canelo come up to you. That's how you play that. And Crawford, I want to see him get time to grow into a middleweight frame before he step in there with Canelo. Like, why are they trying to rush it? Why are they trying to get Crawford in there right away? Like, a lot of Crawford fans don't want to admit this, but Crawford said it himself on the Breakfast Club. If he gonna fight Canelo, it got to be at a catch weight, right? So if he get time to grow into a middleweight frame, he don't got to do the catch weight. He could be at 68 and feel comfortable. And to me, you're going to get a better fight if you let David become champion at 75 and if you let Crawford grow into his middleweight frame by either becoming unified champion at middleweight or becoming undisputed champion at middleweight. The fights will be better. And with Turki Alalshikh money behind Crawford, this can happen by the end of next year. By this time next year, Crawford could be undisputed or have 3 out of the 4 belts at middleweight at 154. So, we never seen Crawford in a position where he was the promotional darling. When he was at Top Rank, he had a co-promotion deal with TKO Boxing Promotions and Top Rank. So Top Rank wasn't really kind of trying to make him a priority like that because he had to split the money. But now with Turki Alalshikh behind him, it's all Crawford. He's the star, and we could get fights happen more rapidly. I don't think we're going to keep seeing Crawford fighting once a year. But Turki, baby, that's what you got to do, man. Mr. Alalshikh, this how you got to play it. Let these guys establish themselves in their weight divisions before you just throw them in there with Canelo, man. That's my call, though, Ness. Peace.
All right, champ. I got James, $2. Hold on. James with the $2 says, Haney Pack song goes hard. 43,000 views in 5 hours. I thought it would have more views by now. Truth be told, is Ryan, 43. That's not a lot. But we got James back with another 2. UK can't compete. Who the fuck they have under 154? Try delete $5. Yo, Inoue is some crazy different type of person. Yo, Ness, thanks for getting me by my day. Unfortunately, I only listen on Spotify, so I gotta wait. Appreciate you, champ. Tip Bellis, what up?
Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy. Yo, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, man, here we go again. Here we go again. Dudes like Jerry and Timbowski preaching this bullshit. Fighter of the, what do you say? Fighter of the wetness? Fighter of the decade? The fighter of the decade between Canelo and Crawford? I didn't know 2 dudes who refused to fight Nemesis could be, up for fighter of the decade. Like, since when do we praise dudes who don't like to fight their nemesis, bruh? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, or at least like these dudes ain't even attempted to double back to their nemesis. It's nasty work out here, man. Like, cut the bullshit, bro. And then Timbowski, man, look, dog. Y'all really catching delusion with Terence Crawford. Like, the dude's best win is basically fucking Guillermo Rigondeaux. You know what I'm saying? Or Terence Crawford. And think about it. Not Guillermo Rigondeaux. Goddamn, Georgios Gamboa. Gamboa came from 26, bruh. He came from 26. The man only had 1 fight at 35. Bruh, think about the dude we're praising right now, Terence Bud Crawford. He only fought a Gamboa who had 1 fight at 35. Then after that, his best win will be Victor Postal. Because we're not going to say Ain't nobody in the world gonna say Julius Indongo. Like, ain't nobody talking about Julius Indongo being a top 10 pound for pound fighter. Like, let's be for real. Indongo not better than, y'all not gonna sit here and lie and say Indongo better than Luis Neri. He better than Martin Tapales. He better than Nonito Donet. On anybody's resume, just fucking Julius Indongo look better than any of those 3 wins, bro. I'm sorry, y'all gotta cut the bullshit with this Terence Crawford BS, man. The dude don't want to fight his nemesis. His resume look like it's iffy. It's iffy. He got a couple good wins in there, but it's not like he was fighting the best dudes consistently back to back. Like we seeing this with Inoue right now, bro. Respectfully, man. Even though I think if he hop in the ring with Guillermo Rigondeaux, he gonna get sauced up and cooked. You know what I'm saying? It's just the style matchup, you know. But y'all gotta stop with the delusion of Terence Crawford, you know what I'm saying, coming out having this fighter of the decade shit and all this, you know what I'm saying, pound for pound number 1. You cut it, man. Cut it. Y'all gotta cut it, bro. We not doing that, man. We not doing that. Tell that boy to fight a nemesis. Tell that boy to move up and actually fight a dude who chasing dude who won the belt. You know what I'm saying? And we can have a conversation. But as far as I'm concerned, he ain't doing that. Motherfucker Inoue jumped up and fought Stephen Fulton. Like, come on, bro. When people say you know what I'm saying? When people thought he was going to get cooked by Fulton. Man, but we ain't seeing that with Terence Crawford, man.
Don't forget that Crawford tried to fight Zoo and Fundora, and they used politics against him. But I guess, again, I know you know that. I know you know that. You just, you like to troll.
You literally just seen Fundora get his nose broken and Tim Zoo get his head split in their fight. Like, come on, bro.
So what's that mean? What the fuck?
This man, he could have fought Jerome Boots Ennis, but instead, what is he doing? He's sitting out for an entire year just to have one fight.
No, just to move up to another division to continue to write history. You sound like a hater.
Man, I don't want to hear all that, bro. I don't want to hear all that. He could have took another fight at 47 before going up to 54.
You mad?
Come on, bro.
You mad?
Y'all not about to keep feeding his BS with Terence Crawford, man.
You mad? Why you mad?
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Let's see what we got. Carlos was good. Delano County, Carlos. While we wait for him to connect, get and hit that thumbs up. We got James Benitez, $2. Oshaki versus Kunsakow. Official thoughts. My official thoughts, goddamn, Kunsakow sure get a lot of title shots, but that's because that's the top ranked way. You know? People like to shit on PBC, but Top Rank barely ever does anything not in-house. They just keep shit in-house, in-house, in-house. But looks like that caller ain't connect. Carlos, you there?
Yeah.
What up, gent?
Oh man, one of the things I've been hearing the shows in the last couple of shows when you guys talk about Turkey and stuff like that is like you talking about the infrastructure getting built back up. All these challengers, mandatories and everything waiting for their shot. How about like the Super 6 series, man? All the mandatories need a elimination to go at the champion, because if the money is low, if one guy's hitting 1 million pay-per-view and the other guy's getting 200, there's got to be a bridge to for that gap. So the casual fan starts knowing these other fighters, not just Crawford and Canelo. You know what I mean? Like, I would like to see Berlanga and David or Munguia. I saw Rosario on Instagram. Looked like he's fighting. He's getting ready to fight somebody. These other type of fighters. Now, I don't really clown on Crawford's resume, because he has the most champions besides everybody else. So if they was to do that, I think that would fix a lot of boxing. Not just we got the circus. That would be more time and effort and money for the circus fights like Canelo and Crawford. 10-4?
I hear you.
All right, man. And I still think Benavidez, this guy coming up right here is no lightweight. Hopefully he got his shit together, and if he wins, man, hopefully the Canelo and him could get it on in September. Him going to De La Hoya, though, is suicide. I wouldn't do that for nothing. I'd stay away from him, because Canelo's going to hurt you with his fucking pocketbook better. If he goes De La Hoya, I don't think that fight's gonna happen. That's my call.
All right, champ. We got fucking hell. Where is it? Where is it? Brandon, what up?
Yo.
Yo.
And that's every time I hear you try to push this Belanga shit, I'm gonna call in and shit on it, man. We do not want to see Berlanga. He ain't got shit to deserve this fight. And I'm gonna say that at every turn. Anytime you push this, I'm on your ass, Ness. I'm not
Push
letting you get
what?
away with
What did I
this.
push? I haven't said anything about Belanga and Canelo today. Or at least
Listen.
on this show, so you know.
No. We talking about Berlanga in September. And then supposedly Crawford and later than that. Like, no. Turkey damn near about to make me a Madrimal fan, man. You know, it's only one fight I want to see. There's only one fight I deserve to see. Like, matter of fact, let's get Gilberto on here and explain how the fuck Berlanga get named mandatory after Morrell done had the regular belt for 3 goddamn years. How does this man have the belt for 3 years and they never been named mandatory to fight the super champion? But as soon as he say he moving to 75, Berlanga, who ain't never beat nobody, a world champion, nobody, who just came off a victory on McCory, he somehow get named mandatory to fight Canelo? How? Like, how that work? And again, I'm going to ask you this, Ness. If Crawford brings more to the table than Benavidez, in theory, because of his accolades, then naturally Canelo should be asking for $150 to $200 million or more to fight him as well, right? Because he's saying Benavidez don't bring shit to the table, but he needs 100 or 200 to fight him. So that don't make no sense. So I'm gonna need to see what he's asking for in these negotiations. Because if it's not the same or more for Terence Crawford, who does have more accolades than David Benavidez, who is currently #1 pound for pound, then we got to ask Canelo, what's up? Why you need 200 to fight Benavidez, but you taking less to fight a man who brings more to the table? We need to get to the bottom of that, Canelo, and your fans. Like, we got to explain how that works, because it don't make sense to me as a Benavidez fan. Like, I'm watching the dude like Berlanga try to jump in, like, bro, he's never fought a world champ. Literally, ain't done shit, has looked like a pedestrian fighter since his knockout streak. But somehow he's somehow in line to fight Canelo in September. This shit don't make no sense, man. None.
Haters.
Yeah, you just say we haters. I'm just speaking out loud here. I'm just brainstorming out loud.
You just
like,
mad. You mad
how
at,
does any of that make sense?
Nobody ain't mad at Crawford because he got a money man. Like, you can't be mad at somebody for what they bring to the table, B. Like,
Listen,
that shit
if
is wild.
I would rather see Crawford than Berlanga for sure. But
no,
at the end of the day,
but you see, neither one belong. Somehow,
no, they don't.
Somehow you rather see this and you okay with that. No, you gotta be okay with whoever get it because
the
whatever
number
they
one
did,
pound for pound fighter in the world, and the other guy is not even close, not even on the top 10, not even the top 25 list. So I can defer and give Crawford his respect because he beat the shit out of Spence. So I would say, and Spence was on the deal for Canelo. You know, so I can see how that makes sense. You know, so I can give Crawford his props and let him go on.
So Al Heyman putting together a bullshit deal. You can see how it makes sense. Like, look, Al was sliding.
What do you mean?
Al was sliding the welterweight in there anyway, so might as well give him Crawford. Man, you sound silly.
Well, no.
That's exactly
that was signed.
What you said.
You know,
that's
like you told me, that fight was signed.
That's
that
exactly
deal was signed in
said.
June.
It don't
matter.
And
the fight happened in July.
It don't matter. That's still what you said. You said he was fighting the welterweight and Earl on the contract anyway, so I don't mind Crawford.
I mean, yes, if he would have went through with the deal, he'd been fighting Earl, but Crawford beat the out of Earl. So that makes sense for him to replace Spence.
Man, it don't make sense. It don't make sense.
It don't make sense. He beat just like he. Okay, then so you could beat somebody in pound list and take their spot.
Because he's still
in this scenario, he can't take.
Because he's still a welterweight. Keep the
By your
same
logic,
energy. Keep
if
the
you can
same
beat somebody
energy.
on a pound,
Keep
then
the
you
same
deserve to take their
energy. Keep
spot.
the same
But
energy.
in the deal,
Keep the same energy,
Crawford
champ.
beat Spence. He can't take his spot on the deal.
Keep the same energy, champ. You
Oh,
just
all
said
right.
you just
I'm
said
just making sure,
someone ain't
Ness. I'm
deserving,
just making sure.
right? But anyway, I gotta
I'm just
get to
making
some
sure.
callers, man. You a hater. So we got Al in the Bay with a counter. We sure enough do. Al in the Bay. Al in the Bay, what up? We got Supermax, $2 super chat. Where's Brandon Energy for Morel though? 0. One lump sum, $10. Bud stopped Porter, Earl, and beat Jeff Horn. That beat Manny. Manny beat Thurman. Bud ain't nothing. Tip like the homie that like to argue just for the sake of arguing. Hope you're feeling better though. Nah, it's just something wrong with Tip, bro. He's going for that Hater of the Year award. You know how that go. Al in the Bay trying you again.
Yo.
Yeah.
I guess to answer Tip, Crawford didn't sit out just to sit out. He had a fight with Earl Spence that fell through. Not just one, but two fights that fell through. So it wasn't Crawford's fault why he's sitting out. He was legally binded to Earl Spence. Earl had needed more time, so I guess they tried to give him more time, but the fight didn't happen. That's why he sat out for so long. It's not because he wanted to sit out. To answer the last dude, yeah, Earl was on the list to fight Canelo, but we already know Earl is, his boys is PBC #1 fighter. So what Earl wants, Earl gets. Crawford ain't PBC #1 fighter. He gonna have to take a back seat. So that's how that works. Just because he beat him don't mean he gonna get his slot because he's not Earl. Earl said, "I want to fight this guy," and PBC is gonna try to make that happen. So that's how that works. To answer both of those questions that they was looming to have. And one, to go back with Crawford didn't fight nobody. Crawford fought everybody who stood in his way. Well, what 10 straight knockouts? Okay, he didn't fight Boots. He was moving up anyway. Win or lose, he was planning on moving up. So he wasn't planning on staying at 147. That was never
It may feel
his
like it's
thing
your
to stay at
time,
147.
but it's not your time.
All right, champ. We got Javon.
Going on, this?
What up?
Oh man, I can't even hear you. Hold on, I'm gonna go in and out.
We hear you, bro. Damn, this guy dropped off. Yo,
Yo,
we hear you.
yeah, man, I couldn't hear you a second ago, man. But shout out to you, Ness. Shout out TBV, man. You already know, beautiful damn boxing. Hey, yeah, man. Look, Terence Crawford and Canelo. I'm like, fuck it, man. Let's make it happen. Cause at the end of the day, I'm ready to take people's money and shit. Like people are delusional. I legit do not know what's going on with people lately. Like people just saying the most random shit. Like they refuse to look at boxing. They just I don't know, just assume somebody can do the impossible. Like I don't know, man. Like Terence Crawford is a hell of a talent, generational talent. Is definitely, gonna be one of the greats, remembered as so. He has the accolades, and he's been doing his shit. But there's weight classes for a division, man. He goes up and tries to fight Canelo, he's gonna get stopped, man. It is what it is. Like I know people like it's hard for people to fathom, right? Because we ain't used to seeing Crawford struggle with these dudes or struggle enough to the point where you feel like he's about to lose. But man, there's weight classes for a reason. Like he goes up there to fight Canelo, he's gonna get stopped. You have some delusional ass people back here talking about that Crawford's gonna go up and somehow stop Canelo. But Munguia, a big ass motherfucker. You see how big the motherfucker looked on Saturday? Hit Canelo with some flush shots. And Canelo just came forward and said, hey, look, young boy. We could do this the easy way or the hard way. I don't know, man. And Canelo just showed he has that IQ that regardless of who he's fighting, man, he's gonna make that shit happen. He's gonna make it work. And as far as like people like Brandon Lynn's talking about, hey, we gotta see the contract, what kind of negotiation going on, what kind of money he getting for Crawford, like what kind of money he demanding. People need to stop like I don't know, man. They don't expect all this shit from any other fighter. Like Canelo is expected to be able to fight Fury tomorrow, and if he don't make it happen, he's a duck somehow. You get what I'm saying? Like going back to the weight classes for a reason. Like don't get me wrong. Like I still stand by the statement that if you make the weight, you make the weight. But goddamn, I mean, shit. Benavidez is a big motherfucker. Like Canelo's fighting nothing but bigger dudes. Like last time he fought somebody his size was what 160, 154. Like Canelo's a small guy, man. We ask a lot of this motherfucker, and he's making that shit happen. So what's wrong with him asking for some, a big lump sum to beat on this fucking giant motherfucker? It is what it is, man. Shout out to Canelo, the best motherfucker doing it, man. Motherfuckers just hate that
You
shit.
may feel
Shout
like
out.
it's your time,
All
but
right,
it's not your
champ.
time.
Tons in Louisiana. We did go to you, correct?
Yep.
All right. I got Allen in Phoenix.
Hello.
Yo, what up?
What's going on, man?
Chilling.
Yeah, man. I would say Tank, Canelo, and who's the third? Inoue, because people bring up how fast Canelo and Inoue were able to become undisputed, which is true. But the fact of the matter is, those three, when they call you to the table, like you're gonna go. So people try to play Crawford about his resume and how long it took him to do certain things. You have I guess business roadblocks that were slowing him down. But I do still want. I mean, after Saturday, Canelo is looking tough, man. That's a tough fight for Crawford, man, and that's my favorite fighter. But I feel like that Canelo and the punches ain't gonna phase him. Like as hard as Crawford be going, like Canelo just looked good the other night, man. Vintage Canelo. I'm glad he's back on the game. And I was out in Vegas for it. I didn't realize how much pull Canelo had. Like we went and watched that Ojos Locos, whatever that spot is called, and man, the whole spot was packed, just standing room only. Like I didn't realize how big he was, and it made me respect him more. I mean, I always respected him as a fighter, but just like I said, on the business end, seeing how much money he generates and how much the fans love him, and going to the weigh-in and seeing the crowd out there going crazy for him. Yeah, I think that's one of the things like people got to see up close to truly understand. Like he's on another level than popularity and money and all that. I had to see it for myself, but yeah, I mean, if he can't get David, I do want to see that fight. I want to see Crawford give it a go. And if he can do it, he can do it. If he can't, as the saying goes, he was daring to be great. Hopefully he gets a good payday. I'm glad the Sheik is looking out for him and trying to, get him in some major fights and major events and really pushing him to the forefront. But yeah, man, that's all I really got to say about that is, yeah, that's all I I got to say, man. Appreciate y'all talking.
All right, champ. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. We are trying to get that visibility right. Only you can help us with that. On the landline, remember, if you're calling in using the landline, you do have to press that one button at least one time. That's going to let me know you there to talk, not just listen.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
One lump sum, $2. That's another one. Basically, the dudes from PBC is hella, like I said. What the hell is hella? I mean, you missing a word there? Like hella scared? I don't know. Tone deaf, $2. Tip, Crawford ran over his nemesis. You still sick. Mimic Mage, $5 more. Oh my God. Shocked emoji. Benavidez is a heavyweight. Please don't hurt my Canelo. Praying emoji. Crying out loud emoji. One lump sum back with another one. Horn didn't beat Manny, but since Manny ducked Bud, that belt had to get passed over somehow. But Manny was down to Keith, though. Hella. Well, Horn did beat Manny, while controversial, and Manny did beat Keith. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, and do so, it's free. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. You know, don't forget we got a poll. Canelo versus Crawford. Who wins and how? Right now, they got 37% think that Crawford gets knocked out by Canelo. But a 30% believes Crawford gets a decision win over Canelito. So, pretty tight, I guess. Funny that they counting Crawford out the knockout. I get it. He's moving up all the divisions. We'll see. If the knockout streak continues, he knocks out Masvidal. I don't know. Maybe we got to rethink things. But that looks like all the callers, all the Super Chats and SGTO, Instagram, and Twitter. On to the next one. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern. All right. Peace.